Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Yeah, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just trying to get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the second grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid.
Boss Cowboys.
Your voice matters.
And it does. It's clear. Ooh, it's clear. Ooh-wee. Man. And we gotta talk about the voice of the morons. Yeah, because the morons got a voice too. So yeah, this is stemming from likely what happened with us on the Final Word, where we had a discussion about the interview on 105.3 The Fan. Yep. So we go talk about that, and we will get right into it because it's gonna be worth it. Let's go.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. Need no middleman, I'm the man to man, send it in. I like what I like, me, I know my rights to sipping in. I like having fun, I do what I want, it's what it is. For my son and son, for my daughter, yeah, it's for my twin. I work through the night, I do what I like, get a check, I go for the ride. I've been down the ride, for the win. Still move on the hush, never run for none. I face my fears, I just drop a none. Month to month, still from year to year. No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. New watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich,
Let's go.
I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again. Get some checks, I invest and I spend a check. Spend a check, get it back, then I take a rest.
Let's go.
Only race is the human, I take care of my skin. I was doing this as a rookie, now I'm up to bat. Set the trend, set the pace of play. I don't trip, but if I fall, bet I make a way. I take trips in the fall, watch the leaves change. I like to treat every day like it's my D-Day.
Let's go.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch. Good timing,
Morons, stand
yeah.
up. I need all the morons in the
No
house
watch,
to stand
no diamonds,
up.
no
Let's
watch.
go.
Good timing, yeah. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich,
Yeah,
I'm
let's
sporty
go.
and rich. Do it again, again, again. I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich, I'm sporty and rich. Do it again, again, again.
Welcome to Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
Do it again, again, again.
And I need all the executives to have a seat.
Do it again, again, again.
Yeah, man. So we gonna get right into it because it's been going crazy the last couple of days. So obviously, a lot of people kind of watched the show yesterday with the Final Word, and we had some things to say, right? We gonna exercise our voice. We gonna definitely say what we gotta say, what we seeing. And y'all also know I'm very measured in my approaches. I'm gonna always be measured. Yeah. So we all know yesterday what really kind of caught fire for good reasons is Dak accuser attorney was on the fan yesterday. So obviously some people had some issue with it, right? And it was obvious before we did the show that it was a problem. We didn't have to say a word and it was already a blazing fire, right? So then there was some comments this morning that could have been referring to us. It could have been referring to somebody else. But I think it was us. Could have been. But I think it was us. And it was the problem with the referencing and believing that there could be quid quo pro. Basically doing favors, right, for your boss. Because we all know, and it's said often, that 105.3 The Fan is the flagship for the Dallas Cowboys. Right? But see, me and the OC always talk about that a real fair person and a good debater can debate both sides. Okay? Easily. Right? And so the way that I'm looking at this is different than some. Some people might be looking at this as a new media versus old, which that's not the case. I'm gonna show you right now that this ain't between us and them at all. This ain't between us and them at all. This is more so having to do with most of us that got some questions. We was looking at the timing, right, of that interview, right? So the first thing I'm gonna also do is be fair and speak about this from the perspective of Sean, right? And I will say I'm definitely a Tolo. I'm somebody that's a person that's go faithfully and have been for a while listening to the fan. And specifically Sean and RJ. I think, matter of fact, I think they some of the best, if not the best, in the game. For real. And so, if I'm looking at it from his angle, right, I can see where he would be offended. For real. Let me tell you why. Hear me out. Hear me out. I want y'all to hear me out. I'm going to be very balanced on this. I'm a Tolo, bro. I listen faithfully, right? I'm a content creator, and we all have to admit the major advantages they have. To have access on a weekly basis to your head coach, to your owner, to his son Steven, that's a major advantage, and that's a reason why most smart people tune in to where you can get inside information from the source. And this is what I can say from being a faithful listener. Sean goes at Jerry a lot. Goes at Jerry a lot. And so if you somebody that you know you stand and you say the hard things against your own boss, against the guy who can actually make it hard for you, you don't really want to hear nobody even inferring that you're compromised. I want y'all to really hear me out, because I'm seeing some of y'all comments. My boy Chris said, I'm done with the fan. Listen, I don't think that should be the case to be all over. I'm going to be very specific in what I'm talking about. And I said this yesterday. My issue is with Mike Bassett. That's my issue. And I got good reason to be. I'm going to talk about that. But I first want to be balanced, right? Because if I watched you for years say very hard things about Jerry, and then you face him on a weekly basis during the season, that is honestly something to admire. That's something that takes courage, right? So if him and you believe somebody's inferring that you are basically a yes man to Jerry, yeah, that would piss me off. And I'm gonna tell you something. I've been pissed off at people in the chat before. I have. Where they inferred, like, y'all saw me go off on people and say, you content creators, y'all cover for Dak and I. Yeah. Yeah. And see, this is going around a lot. And I'm being honest, I don't think this is the case. Listen to me, y'all. I would not be saying what I'm saying unless I researched this. Let me tell you some of the things I've done behind the scenes. I've met people in the streets that used to work for the fan, right? And it is nobody better to get true information about a company than the ex-employee. See, an ex-employee go tell you everything. Go tell you everything. And every time I met somebody who used to work for the fan, I would ask them, I say, bro, how y'all work for the fan in a flagship and not a puppet? And all of them would say, nah, it's actually the opposite. And I'm talking about people that could have just went off on them. They ex-employees, right? So I'm sitting there like, and I remember, I've been listening. All right. So that's the first thing I'm gonna say. But then I also know the other side of it too. I know the side, especially coming from my boy Jay Tuck, where you got one side over here that's basically saying, bro, I'm not no puppet and y'all not gonna call me any puppets, right? You got the other side that's tired of being disrespected. Because see, I can tell you for a fact, my boy Jay Tuck is highly disrespected a lot, and it's a lot of times wrong from the old media dudes. So what I was looking at when I started watching this Twitter fight today, what I was looking at was one man over here like, bruh, I go at Jerry. Ain't nobody go even infer that I'm a puppet. You ain't gonna even infer it. You got the other guy over here that's like, Tuck over here like, moron, who you talking to? Because see, to my boy Tuck and me, we independent, bro. We ain't got no bosses. So we gonna say what we gotta say. Plus, we're very educated and talented. Yeah. See, the difference between us and a lot of people that work in the radio is they had one person bet on them. They had a producer that believed in them. Some of them guys were soundboard engineers and then ended up getting radio jobs with no degrees, right? But because now you're on the radio, sometimes you stick your chest out like, hey, we're the professionals and you're the wannabes. You ain't talking to wannabes. Nah. See, you talking to people who played. A lot of us played on a high level, right? Years and years of film. My boy Tuck got a journalistic degree. He just a VP for a company, but he's trained in journalism like you. Yeah, like you. So the dismissing of what we saying because it's not from an established radio station is not gonna be tolerated. Not by independent men and women. Nah, we ain't gonna take that, bro. Oh, I'm live on Law Channel. Man, my bad. Let me get off that. My bad. My bad, Law over here. Like, boy, give me a second. Let me get off my boy Law Channel. And I'm live on CFO. Law, like, man. Law, boy, Law, really? I know Law, like, I'll take a free check all day. My bad, Law. So anyway, this is where it's coming from, though, and this is where I'm gonna talk about. Then I'm gonna get into the football. We gonna get into football because we got a lot of football that happened today. I'm gonna spend more time on that football than this gossip stuff, but I want to address it because there are advantages to both sides that we gotta stay focused on. All right, we gotta stay focused on the advantages of dealing with both sides. But if you look at the tweet, he said, anyone who thinks Jerry planted the interview to bring down Dak's price is a moron. Were you a part of the narrative yesterday? And he was talking to Tuck. And Tuck said, so are you going to go on record publicly and say the Cowboys have no influence on the flagship station of the Cowboys? Is that what you're saying? And that's a damn good question. Cause see, if they being honest, they do. Yeah. It's an influence. To act like it's no influence that the flagship of your radio station is the Dallas Cowboys, to pretend as if that is no pressure, is fake and phony. It's fake news.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
It's fake. Come on. And see, we all know that and respect that over here. See, because I've said many times, there's no way we could do what we do independently if we worked for the Fan or .com. There are things that I can say and things that I do say because I'm free. And I don't have no pressure. I don't have no pressure. I don't have to worry about what am I saying. Can somebody come in and say, hey, we getting rid of you? See, Brian Broder said so many times that he got let go for speaking his mind. So many times.
Bring real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
He said all the time. Let go for speaking his mind. We not under that pressure over here. Yeah. And see, Jay Tuck, he works in Kansas City for ESPN. Yeah. Yeah. And this is what my boy Jay Tuck said today. I talked to Jay Tuck on the phone. He said, boss, I'm subject to them bosses, and I watch what I do when I'm under ESPN. It's called being a man. For anybody that thinks Sean and RJ can just blast Jerry Jones to his face is a damn fool. We understand that. But to pretend like all of us supposed to sit here like being the flagship is no pressure, and there's no way possible that somebody might want to bend for their damn boss. That's playing with our intelligence. That's why I'm speaking for the morons today. Yeah. Because see, I checked your track record out. It's good. Very good goddamn track record. Very good. Yeah, I'm being honest, and I was honest yesterday. I said it. I said, bro, I ain't got no problem with most of them dudes. I said who I had a problem with. Mike Bassett. Yeah. I also had a problem with the timing of the interview. So let's just talk about this from common sense. All right? Because it's almost an air of how dare y'all question us, right? I hear you. But see, you can have an attitude like that because you know you being tough. So I would be offended. I'd be like, bruh, I'm not bending over for Jerry. Ain't nobody gonna question me on that. I get that part. But to not understand how people can have questions over the timing is very insensitive to the reality of what it could appear. Yeah. Yeah. See, because this is the thing. I told y'all, I'm a Tolo, bro. I'm a real Tolo. I bet you I'm one of the best Tolos. I bet you that. Okay? So, as I'm turning it on, leaving it on, this is one of the main reasons I respect the hell out of Sean. Because I heard him call out David Moore a lot for looking like he could be a puppet for the Cowboys. Tough. Yeah. Calling it out loud. Yeah, I'm like, boy, I ain't got no problem with Sean, cause shit, he speak his mind. For what I see,
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Speak his mind. But but some of us can have some questions about Mike Bassett. Yeah, for sure. See, I gotta use my common sense on this, bro. I gotta use my common sense on this. See, this is the deal. Mike Bassett was that same person talking about he had a source to where Dak might not play again. Okay? Mike Bassett was the same person that said that he's biased towards whites at times. The same person. Okay? And I'm listening to you, and it's almost as if you almost never have, not all the time, but you almost always got something against that. And I can see the bias in which you said you have in your commentary. And now we know what you said about Hispanics. So if I add it all up, and I say, why is it always you? Now I can see if this was isolated. So you, Sean, can connect the dots on David Moore and his affiliation to the Cowboys. But we can't look at dots with your coworker. We can look at those dots. And I'm looking at those dots. I'm looking at the fact that you, for a long time, been calling a very good quarterback average. And you've been speaking very wild as a smart man. I'm talking about Mike Bassett. Yeah, because see, I listened to his commentary. He's smart. See, you smart when you're talking about baseball. You smart when you're talking about basketball. You dumb when you're talking about that. And I don't believe you that dumb. So for some of us, we go question your motive and we go connect the dots just like y'all did on David Moore. See, it can't be bold when you speaking on David Moore, but then it ain't bold when we speaking out on Mike. Yeah. I personally let me just give the fans some free game as a black man. I'm going to give y'all some free game. It's not smart for one of your best white guys, right, who got a track record of saying something openly very nasty with Hispanics, being a consistent person against the black quarterback. It's not a smart move. It's not. Somebody got to tell you, because ain't nobody gonna tell you straight up. But when you come to these independent channels, we speak our minds, man. That's what it is. We got that privilege, and most of us do it.
Bring real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
Now, some people want jobs with the fan. Some people want jobs somewhere else. So they ain't gonna speak like I'm speaking right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, a white guy who admitted that he has a bias towards whites and had that track record of what he said should not be the main guy going at a black quarterback. I'm gonna just tell you right now, some people go suspect his ass. Some people go be like, man, hold on, bruh. Why is it always you? Yeah. So yeah, I checked out Sean. I checked out RJ. They passed my test. They speak their mind. I like how they go about it. But if I said I was a turn it on, leave it on, I'd be a damn lie. I turn it on in the morning. I turn it off KNC. I turn it back on for G-Bag. That's a fact. And the main reason I turn it off is Mike Bassett. So for the morons, this is what I'm gonna say. You are not a moron for questioning Mike Bassett. You're not. Now, if you threw all of them in one boat, that's kind of moronic. That's kind of moronic. I'm gonna be all the way honest with you, because every one of them deserve their due. Every one of them. Because see, how we go throw away the fan? Let me keep it real, y'all. How we go throw away the whole damn fan and we know Kevin Gray worked there before? Bro, if anybody say Kevin Gray is a sellout to the Cowboys, you are a damn lie. He has never been. Never. Kevin Gray has never been a sellout. Never. That's why I call him the president. Man, Kevin Gray, man, said some, boy, Kevin Gray done went crazy on Jerry now. Right on them 105.3 the man fan mics. So I'm not gonna throw away all that bath water. No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm done with the whole fan. No, I'm not. No, every one of them, because if you did y'all listen to Bobby today? Bobby spoke his mind. Bobby didn't agree with it. It was some independence in that. Yeah, it was some independence. He said, I didn't agree with it. They shouldn't have took the interview. There is a degree of independence in the fan. And I don't want us all over like we go throw the whole fan away, throw the whole thing away. No, I think I ain't throwing away the whole fan. Nah. But I'm also gonna be honest and say why some of us are morons. So I heard Sean say today, I would want to go do a tour on the podcast. Man, anytime you want to have this conversation, we can. And I do it on a very respectful level. Bron Brothers came down. We had a respectful debate. No problems. Danny Shelton from Blocking in the Boss disagreed with me on Kelly Moore. We came on, had a man-to-man debate. It was clean, classy. No problems. But see, I'm going to tell you when you go have some problems. I'm gonna be all the one. I'm gonna tell you when you some problems. When you start throwing these extra adjectives where you think you go bully us. When you start saying moron and all this kind of stuff, that ain't gonna work. Not on us. It ain't gonna work. No. Because first, we ain't gonna be intimidated. That ain't gonna happen. Number one, that ain't gonna happen. Number two, we not gonna be disrespected. It's not. Now we not gonna allow that. And see, some people, and I know this. Some of this is cultural. I want y'all to really hear me. Some of this is cultural, because I want y'all to notice the way that they talk to each other. That's not how we talk to each other in Southern Dallas. Reggie, am I lying? Reggie. See, some things with cultures, different cultures, is acceptable. Some things are very acceptable. Like, I listen and I heard, and they say it all the time. They tell Bobby to shut up. Shut up, Bobby. Shut up. And Bobby laugh at it. That wouldn't work in Oak Cliff. And you're not telling grown men that's married to shut up. No. But see, culturally, that's acceptable. So when when you with people that understand how y'all get down, you can say stuff like, shut up, moron. And it's not personal. But when you take that to Tuck and you take that to Boss, we gonna be like, bro, no, take that off our name, bro. That's if you referring to us. No, moron don't go with my name because you disagree with me. Now, we gonna disagree a certain kind of way. You can say you don't like what we said or disagree with whatever. That's fine. Disagreement happen all the time between men, but we're not doing all that extra. And we shouldn't do extra. We shouldn't refer and infer that y'all are bought and sold puppets. That ain't right either. It should be respect on both sides. And so let me say this real quick. And I'm gonna say this again because I think I already said it. It's exponential value on both sides. And the best thing everybody should do is learn how to play in the same sandbox. Because the advantage of independent, self-made podcasters and YouTubers that built their own following, the benefit of us is we can say what y'all can't say. Aisha Morris came on the final word. Let me give you a perfect example. Aisha Morris came on the final word, and my boy DMV, boy, he was going crazy on Jared. Crazy. Shut up, Jared. Shut your ass up. And Aisha said, DMV, that's my boss. And we all was like, yeah, bro, you gotta trip. Because we understand. And if anybody is wise, you should understand. You should not expect them to talk like we talk. No, we able to be bolder, louder, angrier because we're free. But then we also should be able to respect the fact that they have a privileged seat and they able to extract information that we wouldn't get unless they was good at their jobs. There's a benefit of all of the voices. There are things that we can say that they can't say, but there's also things that they can get and access they have that we don't yet. Yeah. And this is a perfect comment. He said, let them know, boss, we all men at the end of the day, for real. Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. All right. So in the perfect world, oh yeah, and I gotta say this is true. Listen, this is true. This is true. And RJ, Sean's, and both of them interviews, top notch. They ask good questions all the time. Hold on. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. See, y'all must not know. I told y'all I'm free. He said, not ready for racist card? Yeah. What you mean? I want to know what you mean. What that mean? I hope you're not thinking I'm afraid to talk very blatant about race, because you ain't been here, bro. If you think that's the case. If you think that's the case, you ain't been here. And let me tell you something. And anybody, this goes for anybody. Stop saying that shit, that race card. See, because anytime we have a discussion about race, it's called a card. No. When we talking about race, it's not uno for leverage. Yeah, I want to make sure I know what he means, because sometimes people don't mean what you think. I'm giving them a chance to explain that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because see, if you thinking I'm over here scared to say when I see racists, oh nah. You ain't been here, bro. I'm going to tell you, we definitely speak our mind on that. For real. Easily. Yeah. Nah, and just stop saying race card. Stop that. And that's what get on my nerve when black people do it. I don't mean to play the race card. Don't apologize when you see something that could affect you racially. And see, I'm not calling Mike Bassett all the way racist. But when you admit that you are biased towards your race, that does have racist results, because you favor your guys over the other colors, which does generate a racist point of view. It does. Bias. Yeah. And I heard what you're saying, Montana, on the black is not a race. I know what you mean. I'm just shortcutting it. Yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, let me get to this real quick, because it gets kind of, yeah. I'm going to show y'all something that kind of fully explains this better. Then I'm going to move on to the football stuff. All right. This thread to me is go perfectly kind of explain the dilemma that some people or Sean might not see. All right. So this is from somebody who looked like they was defending the situation. So some guy named Kevin, he said Jerry has historically stood with his players on the allegations. Until proven otherwise, he deserves the benefit of the doubt on this one. So he basically talking about for those who might believe that Jerry can be behind this. And see, that's why to treat this like it's impossible is actually insulting. So just think about it. Y'all all admitted that David Moore could be influenced by Jerry. But then y'all saying out the same breath that the station that's a flagship station of his, he would never even consider trying to influence y'all.
Oh, you see this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
He only tries David Moore. Okay. My name Willie Fufu. All right. So I said Jerry has stood with his players and is already getting the benefit of the doubt with most of us. At the same time, I don't fault anybody for finding it weird to have that interview right before the official start of free agency and on your flagship station. Reasonable doubt. Yeah, it's just reasonable. It's reasonable to say, wait, that's that man flagship station. It's perfectly timed for him. Could it be, especially the guy that's hosting this interview is almost always against Dak? Always, and saying some real outright bullshit. Like even Sean said himself, man, Mike Bassett, I'm concerned about him when he takes this baseball job, because sometimes he can say some things. See, y'all all know he's a potential loose cannon, but y'all running to defend him. And I said, I'm not divorcing the possibility of that interview having nefarious motives that could benefit the Cowboys. I'm just not going to divorce that. I'm not going all in on that, but I'm not going to eliminate that like it's a possibility. No. So let's just use our common sense to ask some questions. Does the Cowboys use the media to negotiate? Yes or no? Does the Cowboys use the media to negotiate? Yes or no? Is the Fan the flagship station for the Dallas Cowboys? Yes or no? So to pretend like the possibility is not there, you are a sucker. And I'm not finna be no damn sucker. No. So you mean to tell me everybody know they use the media to negotiate, but you got your own flagship station, but you never use your own station? You never consider it? Man, nah, bro, no.
Oh, hell no.
You going too far to defend your coworkers. That's what I'm seeing more than anything. And then this guy say, that same station talks a ton of shit about Jerry and on several accounts borderline disrespecting him during weekly calls. They're the ones that deserve the attacks for this BS. Blaming Jerry lets them off the hook. And this dude outright lied. Yeah, you were doing good at first, but no, they don't disrespect Jerry to his face, bro. They don't. That's where they draw the line. Like, look, Sean, tough when Jerry not there, and it's smart. None of us would do it. If we worked for the Fan, none of us would talk directly to Jerry in his face and call him out. Not with a mortgage. Not with a mortgage and kids. Shit. Now, when he leave, and that's what I see Sean does. Yeah. When Jerry is there, when Mike McCarthy is there, they're respectful. They ask questions, but they're respectful. Yeah. My boy say, I would, Montana, you would get fired. Just keeping it real. You would get fired. Yeah. See, because it's a certain kind of dance you got to do. I put it like this. If I'm working for the Fan, bruh, I'm not going to be going crazy on Jerry. Now, I ask some smart questions. But I'll be respectful. It's my goddamn boss. Like, come on. For real. Like, we got to all use our common sense on this. It's so easy to be sanctimonious when you're not sitting in that situation. It's so... I would. Yeah, you'll get fired. Just keeping it real. Like, so that don't mean you don't ask the questions, but there's no way any one of us would express our independence like we do now if we actually work for them. Yeah. 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 Told him to get their act together. Yeah. Nah. But it's a balance with it. So check this out. And you know I checked that after this. He said, do you listen to the calls? It's like, I just told you I listened to all the interviews. That's how I knew he was lying. Like, bro, no, they don't disrespect Jerry, bro. But see, he trying to defend Jerry so damn bad. No, like, Jerry would never. So Jerry negotiates through the media, but there's no possibility whatsoever that he would ever even consider using his own flagship to negotiate through the media. No, he would never. Thank you, man. Say, George. He say, boss, I work at Amazon. I won't try my boss. That's so. See George, man, real recognize real, bro. Oh man, it was I won't try my, but this, I got a mortgage. What the hell y'all talking about? All right. So, let me just show y'all some stuff, man. Cause I'm gonna tell you what I believe going on. I'm gonna take y'all super chats. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what I believe going on. I think this is about protecting the co-worker. You know. I think Mike is the homie. They had a lot of intimate, you know, dinners and stuff, and you start protecting your guy. I think that's more so what's going on. I think it's about looking out for the homie. I think that's what's going on. I was talking to Tuck today. I said, bro, what they doing is kind of like what we would do. You know what I mean? Like if somebody came at you, oh, put it like this: if one of them came at you, bro, you already know. Like my boy, he said, what you say? Mike a drunk racist? Bro, that's what I'm saying. Bro, Mike Bassett need to shut up talking about that. He just the wrong one. I'm just telling you, fan. 105.3 The Fan. I like you. I like your content. So I'm giving you free game. Just get Mike Bassett don't need to say shit about that. For real. His background just too fucked up. It's the only way. I just gotta tell you honest. I'm gonna just look you in the camera and tell you, as a black man, I'm gonna look you in your damn eye and tell you, it is not smart to have somebody with his background, with what he said, constantly going off on a black quarterback. Somebody go think his ass suspect. And if you don't understand that, you goofy and insensitive. It's easy to understand how people of color could have an issue with Mike Bassett constantly and consistently going at a black quarterback. And as he admitted, he can be biased towards his own. I just gotta say it. See, but the good thing is I'm independent, so I can say it. I'm not trying to get a job with y'all. Nah. I'm happily where I want to be, where I have the freedom to say what I gotta say. I control my own growth. Ain't no boss go give me the morning slot or the evening slot or the... Nah, I control my own growth with my own hustle, my own drive. I like... Let me tell you... Man, yeah, so, but he doubling down. So Sean said, for those of you who don't understand or care about journalism, this is how a professional does it. Interviewed Dak's accuser, interviewed her attorney, interviewed Dak's attorney, who didn't reply to station's request, but you don't care because you're a Cowboys fan first. All right. So you think just because we Cowboy fans, we missing it? That's what you think? All right. Well, Nick Harris, he's a journalist. Matter of fact, he graduated from North Texas, one of the top journalism schools in the country. Is he a journalist? I'm just asking the question. Is he a journalist? Because he contradicted exactly what you just said. See, this is what Tuck has a problem with, and me. People get real bold and strong when it comes to the YouTubers, wannabes and mama's basements. We don't deal with the mom's basement anymore. We've already had that talk with people who said that, and everybody actually cool now. But I'm just saying things that were said in the past. It's like people get this bravado and they get this arrogance to say some real disrespectful stuff to us, but then your counterpart saying exactly what we saying. I don't see the adjectives. I don't see the morons. I don't see it. Because, see, another journalistic professional has something to say about this. Nick Harris, I understand journalism and the need to explore both sides on a story. But given an accusation that has not been proven to have any supporting legs, a platform to speak uninterrupted is a smear campaign. Now, Nick Harris has a journalism degree. I just want to let y'all know that. Yeah. Him and Cal Yeoman are trained journalists. I just want to let y'all know that. It's not journalism. Wow. This is to be played out in court, not on the radio. I just want to see, is he professional? Is he a moron? I'm just curious. Because if I look, he said, for those of you who don't understand or care about journalism, well, shit, I see another journalist speaking out. I see another journalist speaking out. You can't call him old YouTuber and moron. No, I'm speaking for the morons today. I need the morons to stand up. All you morons, stand up. Stand up, morons. Now this one, bro, man, listen, I'm just, whoo-wee. This one was kind of, all of us had to sit back and kind of say,
oh, hell no.
Because, see, listen, this is the one thing, listen. This is one thing. See, we can be gangsters. We can say whatever we want to say, as long as it fits the criteria of the platforms we're streaming. My boy say, moron powers activated. Ooh. Ooh. Don't activate the moron power, bro. But look at this. Oh my Lord. Now I had to say, oh hell no on this, bruh. Cause see, listen, y'all. We can be wild, but this is one thing. We know who Patrick Walker. Listen, Mr. Patrick No C Walker. If anybody takes his time and measures the hell out the Kool-Aid before he speaks, it is Mr. Patrick No C Walker. Y'all all damn know that. Well, you're supposed to know that. And see, I didn't wait 24 hours. I didn't. But so Eric Chill Follow said, you waited 24 hours just to pull something right out your backside? I guess there's a little Tad Prescott in all of us. Whoa. That's like, wait. This Patrick, bro. Like, this dude worked for .com, bro. Like, say, when the game going on and them boys were running out the smoke, it's this dude Patrick on the sideline with that mic. Wait. You talking about in the heat of the battle? Mr. Patrick No C Walker is in the heat of the battle, bro. That's kind of understood. And he said, I waited 24 hours to provide a thought-out response, one that led me to trace history of the individual, this sounds just like Patrick, to make sure I wasn't offering a knee-jerk reaction, professional as hell. You don't really want to know what was initially typed and deleted. It's best my newfound ability to pause first. Thanks, therapy. It's appreciated. 100. If ever he wants to finally speak to me directly for once, I'm right here. No need for you to act as his agent. Yep. You and I are good, as I'm with most others I've defended at the station. See attached image. Unless I'm mistaken on you, and if I am, let me know. Careful what you stick up for, because it sticks to you. And that Tad comment didn't land. Damn. See, the last part is one of the most important parts. He said, careful what you stick up for, because it sticks to you. See, that's what Tuck was talking about when he was saying, be careful if you decide to get in that car. See, they talking about the Mike Bassett. See, they talking about that Mike Bassett car. See, because I'm a sniper. I'm like, nah, bro. That dude, I'm really sick of him. I'm sick of him. Like, whenever it's something super bad, he the one. I'm talking about Mike Bassett. I'm sick of that. So if I'm aiming at him, because I'm not going to take my gun off him. This is a metaphor. Don't be a male Karen. Don't be no male. Oh, yo threatening to shoot us. Yo threatening. No. Tuck was not talking about shooting y'all. He was talking about Mike Bassett. And he was like, listen, we having a problem with him. Now, Sean, get out the car. We know you. We saw you go at Jerry. We don't want no bullets to hit you. RJ, get out the car. We've heard you say very tough things about the organization. We don't want no bullets to hit you. Yeah, Eric Chill follow. Get out the car. I've seen you speak very candid. Get out the car. We getting ready to shoot up Mike Bassett. Get out the car. I'm going to talk about Kendricks in a second. See, we said it that way. Patrick said it a cleaner way. He said, careful what you stick up for, because it sticks to you. Because see, what's happening is, and this is what it looks like. It looked like, that's what I'm saying. It's about sticking up for the homie, the brother. Yeah, that's what it is. It's sticking up for the brother. Yeah. So it's Mike Bassett is the homie. So I'm attacking Patrick. Yeah. And it also, to be honest, it shows the lack of prep, because Patrick, which is crazy, was put in the same. Basically, Patrick was talked to like. Hold on, let me find it. Patrick was basically talked to like he unqualified. Hold on, let me find it. I need to find this, because this shit was crazy. Cause they've been going off on this. This is funny. Hold on real quick. Yeah, here it is. I found it. So Eric Chill Follow said, nothing about your response was well thought out. Being that nothing you said had anything to do with what happened yesterday. All your response indicates that you wanted to get some Twitter likes and join the angry mob and speak on something you are unqualified to speak on. Now, bro, like, bro, you know what it looked like, to be honest? You know what it looked like? You want me to be all honest? It looked like Eric had no idea who Patrick is. It looked like, I'm telling you what this tweet looked like. He thought he was talking to a YouTuber. For real. Cause that tone was like he clout chasing. Like, Patrick, bro, when you work for .com, you don't need likes, bro. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Like, bro, if I work for .com tomorrow, my followers go through the roof. Like, just because I work for .com, bro, it's just, Patrick ain't got to do a damn thing for likes. He ain't got to do a damn thing. Like, nothing. He go get those just by doing his normal job, just by reporting, just by telling everybody what's going on. He's gonna get way more likes than everybody, bro. Not even trying. Like, how you even make a comment like that unless you didn't know who you was talking to? So it's almost a tone of, hey, I'm the man and you're a wannabe. No, that's not a wannabe. And how did you not know that? I'm just, yeah. So it's almost this air being projected like we are the journalists and you guys are the wannabes. But the thing is, no, y'all going at other journalists now. Like, no, it's not about Tuck and Boss. See, y'all can try to discredit us, but no. Nick Harris? Patrick? Oh, no, you can't do that, dog. They on another level, homie. Like, listen, there are levels to this, bruh. It's levels to this. Yeah. Yeah. Patrick say, I wanted some Twitter likes. Oh man, see Patrick boy, listen Patrick boy. My boy say, I wanted some Twitter likes. You sound brand new. But if it's really a problem and you want to get with me, you've got the number. And so does Mike. I want likes. Since when I care about that? Put the ring down, bro. Make sure your next reply or text. Make your next reply a text or call, or I'm not taking it. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not taking it seriously. Yeah. Oh my Lord. Oh man, unqualified. Oh my God, bro. All right, so I wanted to give y'all the measured, balanced voice for the morons. Yeah, so let's talk about football now, man. Let's talk about some football. I'm done with that gossip shit. I'm gonna sum it up though. This is the summation of what I'm gonna say. I definitely understand the pressure and respect the fact that you guys have a hard job. Okay. You are working in a place to where you have to consider your future. Anybody should recognize that you're not going to, nor should not, over test that with your boss. Okay. So real honest people are not expecting y'all to go toe to toe with Jerry. No. Just like I would never expect Aisha to say things that I would say. I would never expect Aisha to say what I would say. Nor would I say some of the things that I say now if I worked for the fan or .com. I wouldn't. Now, would I speak my mind? Yes. But would it be very politically correct? Yes. Would it always be respectful? Yes. Why? Because my future depends on how my bosses think and treat me. And for my own survival and my own kids, I would moderate my behavior. So we expect y'all to do that. We expect. Now, don't come to us like, oh, Jerry he just is able to control David Moore. Any one of us? No, it's no possibility. Oh, nah. See, nah, you overselling it now, brother. See, you can speak for yourself. You can speak for yourself. And I will say, I'm impressed with what Sean does. Sean, that dude. I'm impressed with Bobby, crazy as hell. Bobby will go right off on Mike McCarthy right before Mike McCarthy finna come in. Bobby crazy. Bobby be like, I be like, God, what? Damn. He'll go off on Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy coming in at 8. Boy, Bobby will be going off on Mike McCarthy at 6 in the morning. So, yeah, y'all passed the test, bro. Y'all passed the journalistic courage test, for real. But, man, to sit up here and act like there's just nobody in the whole building that Jerry could influence, that is pure woo.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
So you mean to tell me Jerry just only got influence and only tries David Moore? Nah. But we're saints here. Every one of us. None of us. Even a dude who always, almost every time, has something negative to say about Dak. Even him. I'm talking about Mike Bassett. Yeah, he's smart as hell when it comes to baseball. He's smart as hell when it comes to basketball. When he talk about Dak, he's dumb as shit.
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
Y'all telling us not to question him? Bro, you got me messed up, bro. I ain't gonna let you play me like that. Nope. All right, man. Let's get to this football. We finally got some moves, man. We finally got us a move. All right. This was yesterday. This is today. So we got Eric. All right. So Cowboys, let's be honest though, man. Y'all not looking all in. Y'all looking all out. Y'all are. Y'all looking very much all out. I'm just being honest, bro. I got some film on this Eric Kendricks too. Let me kind of pull it up real quick. We'll just kind of go through it. But the thing about this Eric Kendricks thing, this still doesn't give me confidence. This doesn't give me confidence. The reason why I don't have confidence is because this is one of those that Zimmer allegedly had to pull himself. He was on his way, from what I've been researching, to actually doing a deal with San Fran. And he pulled out because Zimmer got him. So if I turn on the film and look, I will say that you do see some pretty impressive tackling. I don't see the athleticism that I used to see in him. He does look like he lost a step. But I'm going to look at him like I used to look at, or when I was trying to upgrade from Heat and Woods. So when I look at him, and you know, it's not about is he, just being honest, so far, and we talking about team building, it's not about is he the best we could have do. Right now, we got to kind of take the fact that he just better than what we had. Okay. So, you know, this is not something that's gonna bring just absolute excitement to me. Cause I know we could have and should have done better. Yeah, we could have and should have done better. It's because I'm gonna make my case on that as we looking at Hendricks. And you can see, you know, he makes most of his tackles. I don't see the athleticism that I used to be, but I do see somebody that's, you know, pretty decent at, you know, getting guys on the ground. Yeah, you know. So let me make this case real quick and just kind of looking at him real quick, you know. Yeah. So as I look at Hendricks, I honestly, I'm just being honest. I'm not over here like, ooh, you know, but I'm over here like, yeah, better than what we had, you know. And that's one of the things we get, you know, that I did want. I wanted a veteran linebacker and I wanted one first. The reason why I wanted a veteran linebacker first is because I don't trust Scott McCurley at all. You know, I don't trust Scott McCurley. I think Scott McCurley is one of those guys that's they letting him develop as he goes. And I always said this, and I'm always stand by this. You judge a player by how he plays individually. But if you see the whole group playing bad, you look at the coach. And that whole linebacker group was bad last year. So that means you need to have a very, very smart player. And that's one thing I can say about Eric. Eric is smart. I've heard Eric break down the game before. He's somebody that's going to play that linebacker position very, very smart with a lot of intelligence. But that also says to me that Zimmer has a lot of trust, bro. Listen, do you know how much you got to trust somebody to be on your way to sign to San Fran? To turn around and say, nah, I'd rather take my chances with my former coach. Yeah, that's saying a lot. That's saying a whole lot. So, the Dallas Cowboys are not empty, but I'm going to be honest, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with Zimmer basically had to rescue a linebacker from another team just for y'all to get y'all first deal. It don't give me confidence. It don't give me faith. Matter of fact, let me just be honest with you. You know what it tells me? Let me be honest. So far, it looked like y'all all out. This does not look like all in. And I'm going to tell y'all something else too. I know a lot of us been angry at Dan Quinn. But the more and more I think about it, bro, I'm done blaming Dan Quinn, bro. I more so understand Dan Quinn. I'm just being honest, bro. Especially when you see this. Bro. Sources: Seahawks perennial Pro Bowl and All-Pro linebacker Bobby Wagner is signing with the Commanders on a 1-year deal. So it was a lot of people that was saying, oh, Dan Quinn didn't want Bobby Wagner. Dan Quinn, yeah. No, bro. No. Bobby Wagner said himself that he was in talks with Dan Quinn. So I want y'all to just imagine what the Dallas Cowboy defense could have been the last 2 years if we was not favoring our guy LVE. If our front office would have just got out the way if they would have got out the way and let him get the guy that he was trying to get, what would the defense for the Dallas Cowboys, if they would have chose him and let their guy LVE go, what would that defense be? Because people trying to say, oh, now he want bigger linebackers. Nah, bro, you got to use your common sense, bro. No. Quinn, that's one of the reasons he wanted up out of Dallas. Because he like, damn, man, I'm trying to get the final piece to my defense, and y'all over here on some our guys bullshit. So, and people not putting it together, man. We act so goofy when it come down to the Dallas Cowboys. We lose all our common sense. We had Joe Witt literally say, my dream job would be to be the coach for the Dallas Cowboys. He literally says, that's my dream job. He has a chance for his dream job. He don't even interview. How you got a chance at your dream job and don't even interview? Y'all don't see how many people running up out of Dallas? Yeah. And I always said, bruh, if you was one of them defensive ends, you wouldn't be mad to see LVE getting defensive end reps. You wouldn't be mad. So yeah, you say I'm wrong on this one, bro. You need to say why I'm wrong. I don't do that. You wrong. Nah, bro. You got to use your words. You need to put some why behind your words. Don't be over. You just wrong about. All right. What am I wrong about? But this shows you, bro. This shows you. Ain't it funny, Dan Quinn? Ain't it just so damn funny? Dan Quinn get up out of here and he finally get the guy he been trying to get. But we wanna blame them little linebackers on Dan Quinn. Oh, that's why you say I'm wrong, bro. Okay, listen. Okay, you say, cause as soon as he came to Dallas, he moved a safety to linebacker. All right. Do you also know that same year he came, where he moved the safety to linebacker, Curse is who you talking about, that he also had a complete linebacker package with Barr. You remember that? He had LVE and Barr. He didn't always run the safety packages, bruh. No, he had a base linebacker package. But when your front office is favoring somebody, which y'all know we do, then you do goofy stuff like deplete the guys who was your base package linebackers. Harper was a base package linebacker. They got rid of him the very game that LV had a trash game. He had a horrible game versus Arizona. And the very next week they got rid of Harper. That made no damn sense. Then Evans. Oh. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna just explain this to you one time, bro. It's multiple packages. Okay? It's packages. And he was running packages at times where he did have safeties at linebackers, but to pretend like he always had little linebackers, you weren't paying attention, bro. And you got to look at the politics of it. You just missing it, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, and it's on record to just say He just like little linebackers. And to go with that narrative, I know it's popular. I know a lot of people say it. But no, why was he openly trying to get Bobby Wagner for 2 years straight if he only believed in little linebackers? I get it. I get Dan Quinn, bro. See, because it's easy to just say he was offended. No, I would be offended too, bro. It's like we close to winning the Super Bowl and y'all keep messing it up with these our guys and all this shit. All this, yeah, we gonna go with Armstrong. We gonna give him more reps than Fowler because he's our guy. We're gonna go with LVE over Bobby Wagner because we believe in our guys. Man, if y'all don't get y'all goofy ass wanna be coaches on. So yeah, I would leave and I'd be like, man, I'm out of here, man. And I'm finna go build it my way. I'm gonna build it my way. I ain't gonna be over. Yeah, I've been telling y'all I won't buy. And as soon as I got to an organization that was gonna give me my freedom to pick my guys uninterrupted. And I'm going to tell you something that's going to happen. Mark my words. You're going to finally see Armstrong get way less snaps than Fowler. Mark my words. Mark my words. Mark my words. In Washington, I will bet anybody $2,000 right now that you're going to see Fowler get way more reps than Armstrong. Count it. Because he going to be finally out of an organization that's trying to tell him, we need to give our draft guys these reps. We need to give our draft guys these reps. Hold on real quick. Y'all give me a second. What's up, Tuck? Tuck. That boy Tuck called me on accident. I'm gonna see if he trying to get on the show. Because I'm with it. But anyway, man, yeah. So, you know, I'm just keeping it real with everybody, man. So listen, let me take these super chats real quick. I'm not gonna hit my super chat button because it's kind of acting funny. I'm gonna just kind of get on into it. Let's get on into these super chats. I don't want to hit my. No, I'm gonna try. Let me hit my super chat button. Let me try it. Yeah, it's acting funny. Yeah, I'm still gonna give y'all my super chat, man. I gotta give y'all my best, man. That's how we go. I gotta give y'all my best, man. Nothing but the best. Shout out to Law Nation. Shout out to Law Nation. I gotta give y'all my best, man. I gotta give y'all my best. All right, so my first super chat comes from Coach Marv. Let me take this super chat real quick. It say, boss, DQ wanted Ken Norton Jr. as linebacker coach at Dallas. Oh, God. My boy Weebo said, boss, that's part of morals, so I would get tired. I left my last job because I couldn't comply, with something against my morals and ethics. And you know what, Weebo? Yeah. See, that's one thing about us as independents. It would be very hard for us to work in those corporate environments because we used to being free. So then I talk about race while I'm working for some company, and then, boss, I agree with what you said, and nothing wrong with what you said, but hey, we got to limit that a little bit, because you know what? You know, our base, if you look at the demographics of the people that listen to the radio, let me just be honest with you, my guy. You know, they're a bunch of rednecks. So, you know, you're right in what you're saying, but it's kind of like the wrong audience, you know? So, can you tone it down a little bit on your message against racism? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, it would be tough. It would be tough. It really would. Yeah. That's a very good super chat. And then he said, boss, I played outside linebacker at Air Force, coached for 10 years. And am a high school football official with a BA in behavioral science. I only rock with new media. You content creators are the truth, man. I appreciate that, bro. And that's happening more and more. It's gonna keep happening more and more. My boy just kept it real. He just kept it real. He said, I'm just not ready to praise Dan. That's honest. I respect that. My boy just kept it real. He said, listen, I'm just keep it real with you. I'm just not ready to praise that dude. I understand that. I ain't mad at that. See, that's what I'm talking about. He cut through the BS. He was like, listen, bro, let me just keep it real with you. I ain't finna go back and forth with you on this. I just don't want to, I'm with that. I respect that. Yeah, I feel that. He said DQ was a real one, and he left and took guys who recognized it and were tired of the BS. It looked like he got us, bro. He said stop hating and wish him well. Yeah. Yeah, me too, boy. I swear to God, bro. Super nerd. Ooh, he Dan Quinn old nerd. Alright, man. Y'all already know what time it is. Finna take us some calls real quick. Let me see, man. Hopefully my button ain't tripping.
Piling paper, got him talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby down to take a flight to me.
She down to take a flight.
But it's slight to me. Ooh. Piling paper, got him talking nice to me. Guess that's why the labels want the rights to me. CD on my back and it feel light to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me.
Man, y'all get up in here, man. Get up in here, man, with your boy. Girl, get up in here with your boy, boss. Oh, I need to post a number. You gotta post a number first, man. I ain't got no producer. I produce my own stuff. Hey, man. What I look like. I produce my own stuff. Alright, so we got the call-in number, man. If anybody want to call in and talk about the signing that we just had, Dan Quinn, this anybody want to talk about the drama and all that other BS, I'm here for it. My boy DP Johnson is the first one in the door. DP, let's go.
What up with it, boss?
What's happening, brother?
Oh man, I'm so happy when you read my little quote right there. Yeah, man. Like a lot of us mad, and understandably so. But let's just be honest with it, man. The Joneses kind of showed their ass this week, and when you think about everything that came out from what Schultz said and how it kind of meshes together with everything that Dad said and Cole Beasley said and Cheeto said and pretty much everybody who never left said, then you got this, like, who missed their flagship do what they did?
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Then how can you blame Dan Quinn, Joe Witt, and anybody else who sat in the middle of that shit and said, I can go over there and get out of this and just concentrate on football?
Yeah.
How can you be mad?
You can't. If you being honest, if you being honest and fair, you can't.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, a couple weeks ago, I was real excited when I started hearing rumors that Eric might get let go. Like I done told you a couple times, bro, my nephew played at UCLA with Eric and Anthony Barr. I was one of the people that was excited when we signed Anthony Barr, and I realized he had lost the step he lost.
Yeah, he lost
the
step.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like I should be excited right now. Because my favorite team just signed a boy I've been watching since he was 18 years old, who I know is a solid young man. Because I've known him since he was 18. You feel me? I should be excited about this shit.
Yeah, talk to me.
And I can't. I can't get excited right now. Because I feel slimy.
That's real. That's so real.
Bro, like...
That's real.
Me and Ben J. Tuck was going back and forth. They posted some stuff, and I shot them a comment, ended up going back and forth with both of them today. Now, I mean, I told Amp, Jerry got me questioning myself because I'm a Cowboys fan. Doing shit like that. How am I supposed to support you? This man just won the Walter Payton Man a year ago. Yeah. And this is what you allow in your flagship?
Yeah.
Let's put it like this, boss. They said the incident happened in 2017. In 2017, Dak was Rookie of the Year, and we heard nothing.
Yeah.
In 2020, he signed a $31.5 million tag. We heard nothing.
Right.
In 2021, he signed a $160 million contract. We heard nothing.
Right.
The conference has been locked.
The Cowboys push it out for 2 months that Dak wants $60 million. He getting $60 million. And when it's about to come out time to where you got to make a move, but you too lazy to talk to anybody. And this comes out.
Yeah. The timing.
While everybody is sitting there saying, I couldn't get a call through to the Joneses. I couldn't do nothing. That's why I left. That's what they all said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dante Solidarity jumped on your live and put it in the chat. Look, we tried to call. They're not answering the phone for nobody.
Yep.
And we all know they don't answer the phone in the first week. Haven't in years. Come on, bro. Like, I should be happy as hell, and I can't be.
Yeah.
It is crazy.
Yeah. It feels crazy. It's you know, it does. It's starting to feel all out hopeless, cause it's just, once again, we leaning on Will McClay to get all them draft picks right. And it's another thing that's going on too that's starting to bother me. It looked like they're trying to raise up them grandkids to be, you know, personnel specialists. So in that type of environment, you gonna be trying to force them kids to look right. I think that's one of the main reasons they really be blowing up Overshawn. It's because he was one of the grandkids picks. I think it's a good pick. I'm not saying it's a bad pick, but then it's gonna be the overselling of it. They sent them cameras to his small town immediately. He breaking down the huddle immediately. Yeah, it's like, bro, this dude ain't even played yet, and y'all already treating him like he a leader.
Hey man, how many third round draft picks, bro? Everybody seen the water tower at their hometown within a week of them getting drafted.
Nah, bro.
Come on, like, bro. Come on, man. Like, let's be real about it, bro. As much as it hurts me, you know what I mean? Because I know you grew up in a Cowboys family. I grew up in a family where everybody had their own team, and we all went to war every season. You hear me? I ain't kidding you. Bro,
that's real.
I'm literally not just the household I grew up in, bro. I'm talking about my entire family. I was the only Cowboys fan.
Damn.
Okay, my daddy hates the Cowboys. My mama's a Raiders fan. My daddy's a Bears fan. I got a brother that's a Philly fan and a brother that's a San Francisco 49ers fan.
God damn.
That's the environment I grew up in. You hear me? So when I say it hurts me that I can't be happy about my team, bro, I'm in pain, bro.
Okay,
Jerry Jones, you and your son is fucking up your own brand, bro. That's how I feel.
DP, I do want to tell you something that Law said that talked me off, bro. That was perfect.
What's that?
Do not let these Joneses make you abandon what you've been with your whole life. We just got to support in a different way. You know what I mean? We want to support. We want to support with cheering for them, rooting them on, hoping they go do this or do that. We gotta support by spanking their ass. You feel me?
Bro, like, I want to root for them. I also need them to understand, though, that the way that they trying to go about it is not the way.
Yeah,
it's not the way, bro. It is,
and that's how you support them. That's how you. That's how you support them.
Your own players.
Yeah, speak your mind.
This is not the way.
It's not the way.
Know what I mean?
And speak on it.
Like, come on, bro. This is supposed to be the leader of the team. He just won Walter Payton Man of the Year and got robbed of MVP the next year, and this is what you allowed.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro. Y'all gotta stand on your own product better than that, man.
Yeah. You know what this gotta feel to me, DP, and before I get to the next call? This got to feel that like a spoiled kid, right? Where, Dak, you not doing the contract that we want, so I'ma just blow it up for you.
Yep.
I know that seemed crazy, bro. I know that seemed crazy. But that is definitely the feel I get, bro. It's like, cause none of this has a whiff of logic. Like, who has the runner-up MVP with better numbers than the MVP, but act indecisive about paying a guy that was basically the most valuable player in the entire league? This is hard to Dallas. They over here like we don't know what to do. We need you to. DP.
Bro, they feelings is still hurt about his contract.
Yeah, the first one.
His last contract. Bro, this is a passing league. You are in a position that should rival every front office in the league should be mad as hell that they not you. They get to sign an all-pro quarterback and open up cap space doing it.
Yep. My boy said they losing monopoly.
That's the laughing stock of the NFL.
Yeah, and DP, let me get to these other calls, man. But appreciate it, big dog. Yeah, my boy DP always go hard. All right, and my boy say they losing their monopoly and now they want to flip the table over. Yep, man, I'm taking that. That's a perfect way to say it, bro. That's exactly the feel I get. He not getting us the contract we want, so we gonna flip this table over. Yeah, dog. You not answering your phone? It's like y'all trying to sabotage him to move on to Trey Lance. Coach Marv, you live.
It's crazy, ain't it, boss?
Man, this is crazy.
Hey, man, this is not, it reminds me of this is our love in hip hop, this love in the Dallas Cowboys. That's the reality TV show that we seeing here in our eyes. I wanted to touch on two things, man. One, I want to touch on Dan Quinn. Oh, man, listen here. Not only Dan Quinn got Bobby Wagner, check the film out on the linebacker he got from Carolina. There's a tackling machine. There's probably one of the top tacklers this year on the Carolina Panthers, Luka. Had him on my fantasy team. This guy is a beast. He got two middle linebackers in Washington. So he ain't just got one. He went and got two right off the bat. So, well, that proves to us, that proves to us that he really felt that he really needed linebackers. And he wanted Ken Norton Jr. Ken Norton Jr. coached linebackers under him in Seattle. He wanted Ken Norton Jr. He lost Edwards. He wanted Ken. But no, Mike McCarthy wanted his boy McCurley because that's his boy. So, but this tells you the organization there's a little sabotaging of Quinn, because you bring in a new defensive coordinator. Who did you go get to say if you had a problem with linebackers? Who did you go get? You had to wait till the final hour, and he had to go get the linebacker himself.
Yes, exactly, bruh. He had
and
to go.
Then you ain't fired the linebacker coach.
You still ain't fired the linebacker coach. Yep.
So everybody blaming Dan Quinn about it's obvious. This is obvious, man. You can say, okay, well, at least we can let him go. if the organization questioned that so bad and said, well, he messed up our linebacker room, you didn't fix it. You just said, hey, it was good enough. That's what we equipped him with. The second thing I want to talk about, boss, Law had on his show, and I need to go back and watch. And I hate to plug somebody, but Dak Attack did a thing on the guy that's handling our cap. The guy that's handling.
I don't never mind that. That's cool. I said I don't never mind that. That's fine.
But the guy that's handling the cap, the guy that
I saw that with the pistol. Man, Dak Attack had me crying on that, but that dude pulled out a pistol, boy. Dak had me dying, bro. I said, this boy pulled out a pistol. I said, hey, that's some quality ass content right there, boy. I say, boy, that boy Dak Attack pulled out a pistol, bro.
But the craziness is this, right? They ain't paying nobody. You think that guy that got that job? I bet he is the lowest capologist in the whole league because he was a restaurant manager.
Boy, it had me crying. The capologist was a restaurant manager.
So that's why I say, boss, we're looking at players, right? But the people that we got in key positions in the organization and at coach, right, are not qualified, right, to get us over the hump with 9 Pro Bowlers. So you can we can keep on go out and say they can spend, but I tell you, it's gonna come back to these guys that we don't look and see. Everybody, I understand, fans, we so focused on players, but they are sabotaging us with guys like that, guys, just like you just said, they're recruiting the Jones grandchildren to be scouts. They're going to put people, because of their boys or whatever, family, in positions that are not going to be conducive to having championship DNA. And it's going to always show when it really gets tight. That's when it's all going to fall apart.
And see, Boss got a peep game. When you trying to groom your grandkids to be personnel scouts and stuff like that, that mean eventually you trying to get rid of Will McClay. Boss better peep game.
Thank you.
I'm peeping game, Coach. You know it ain't going over my head. It ain't going over my head. And they will fire Will McClay over them grandkids. You better believe that.
But I did say this. We got to remember about Will McClay. Will McClay children get out of high school. This is their last year in high school.
You told me that.
And he always said that he wanted to make sure his kids were stable. Once they get out of high school and they go on their way,
I fear that too.
We'll be saying bye-bye to Will McClay.
I think you're right. I hope you're wrong, but I think you're right.
But that we just got to look. If we look in depth, man, I still say, man, we're running a $10 billion organization, and there is no cap. They can't say Dak Prescott is the cap problem why you're not hiring the best coaches in the league.
Right.
That ain't got nothing to do with Dak's contract.
That ain't got nothing to do with Dak.
But nobody asked that question. Nobody asked the question of Jerry, if you say you write a check, why do you not pay for the guys that's the best in the NFL? You shop for coaches just like you shop for free agents. You try to find guys that's been. We got a coach that was in a bunker trying to get a job. I like my defensive coordinator, but he was out of football. We're interviewing nobody else. We bring him in, and all on 1-year contracts. You're trying to do it in a low budget way, but you're betraying this thing that we are so big and so powerful. But you're doing you ain't paying nobody. I can guarantee the people in the Jerry world probably making the vendors in there probably making the lowest vendor salary in the whole entire league.
Yeah, they media people make.
But that's that privilege thing, boss.
Yeah,
that's that privilege thing. we privileged to be Cowboys, and then, like I said, man, that was a crazy show with Dak Attack. If we need to understand, this guy was flipping burgers, man. He was showing people how to make napkins, and he's handling the cap for the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, Coach. Let me take the next calls, man. You just made my night worse.
All right, brother. Later, man.
All right. God damn. Hold on, 100 grand. 214, you live.
Boss, what's up, man? Salute, man.
Who is this?
It's DJ. I'm always tapped in. I don't call a lot. This is my first time, but
DJ, where you from, bro?
Every night.
Where you from, DJ?
I'm out here in Dallas.
I knew it, bro. You sound like a Dallas boy. You sound like you straight out of my hood, bro. What's up, DJ? I swear to God, bro. Man, I know 100,000 boys talk just like you. What's up with it, D?
Yeah, I just got 2 questions, man. But the second one just depending on the first answer. What's the plan with 4? I know at first it was like we all in. It's guaranteed he's gonna get a restructure, re-signing or whatever. But now, they talking about letting him ride out. So what's the plan with 4, man?
With 4, the plan with 4 should have been to extend him, get more cash from the extension, and then go ahead and get some guys that can put us over the hump in free agency. But the plan actually looks like sabotage so far, because right now he ain't got no left tackle, he ain't got no RB1. They haven't signed his RB2 with Rico. He don't have a center, right? Like, it's more subtracted from him than building on top of him. So it looked like, and I'm just being honest, like my boy said, it looked like you losing the Monopoly game, so you just flip over the table. You just angry, so you like, you know what, we not gonna help him out. We not gonna give him the stuff he need. You know what I mean? We go make it hard for him to be successful. Then we go blame him when we don't win it, and then we go move on to Trey Lance. That's what most of us are reading from these tea leaves, because these are not the moves of a team that was 3 games away from the Super Bowl. Not these moves. Like, look at what everybody else doing. Look what San Fran doing. They steadily trying to sign people. Look what even the more funky Philly dudes, what did they do? They went from Swift to Saquon. You know what I mean? People are trying to get better who felt like they was close. What we doing? Subtracting.
Getting worse and regressing.
And not answering the phone. Like, not answering the phone. Like, Fowler Dad.
Not even
Fowler Dad was in here.
Reaching out.
Fowler Dad said we tried to reach out to them.
I seen that last night. You had his daddy on, and I was like, damn, they got his pops on. Pop said they ain't got no car, they ain't got nothing, bro. Like, nothing. I'm like, man, that's wild, man.
That's wild.
So
what your quarterback supposed to do with that, bro? Like, what your quarterback supposed to do?
Fact.
So if they do extend Dak, you know what Dak go do? Dak go just be selfish as hell, and I can't blame him. Dak is gonna be Dan Quinn all over again. What do I mean? Dan Quinn obviously looking out for himself right now, and probably start looking out for himself before he left. He was saying, y'all not about winning here, so let me go ahead and start preparing to leave y'all. I'm going to go to all the disgruntled, angry players. I'm going to let them know I got a place for you. Right? He thinking about himself. What that go do? If they know they did nothing to really help him, he going to be doing nothing but trying to put up stats to interview for the other team that he eventually going to want to go to. We finna see a selfish ass Dallas Cowboys. That's what they setting us up for. They setting us up to be an environment to where everybody is looking out for self because they made it that way. So that's my answer on what's gonna probably happen with 4.
I appreciate it, boss, man. Appreciate you letting me tap in so I can get your insight. But lock me in, boss. I'm gonna be tapped in with you.
Yeah, man, call in more, bro. I'm locking you in right now as DJ from Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So the next time you call, I'm going to answer the phone, DJ from D. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay.
All right, DJ, man. What part of Dallas you from, bro?
I I graduated over by Lake Highlands, but I stay around the college area. But I don't
North side.
School everywhere. Duncanville,
Yeah, north
Cedar
side.
Hill, Oak
Yeah,
Cliff,
south
right,
side. Yeah,
Lake Highlands, everywhere.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but call in. I got you locked in, DJ. All right.
Okay, boss.
Salute. Good call, man. Very good call. $100,000, bro. Turn us up, 100.
Exactly what I'm saying, man. Burn it down to the ground, man.
You said that.
We gotta burn them down to the ground.
You said it first. You did. I got to give you props on that, 100. And ever since you said it, I've been hearing it more and more, bro. Mm-hmm. Burn it.
We gotta burn it down to the ground, and we can't let Jerry Jones's cronies, try to pull the wool over our eyes. You know what I mean? Other content creators, that's his crony. I don't want to hear he doesn't play, and I ask the tough questions too. No, you don't. Don't ask no tough questions. Stop lying. Stop lying like you. And I hate when people say, "Oh man, I was this and that for 30 and 40 years. I've been asking the tough questions for 30, 40 years, man." I get credibility because of 30, 40 years. No, you get credibility because you've been the water carrier for 30 and 40 years.
Ooh, damn.
That's why you've been there for 30 and 40 years. You ain't been there because you got integrity.
Ooh.
You ain't been there because you got a backbone. You been there because you've been a water carrier, just like the rest of them. Same old ones. The same old ones, all of them.
You want answers?
I don't want to mention names because I know you friends with them. All of them.
No, man, speak your mind, bro. Speak your mind. If I feel like you got one of them wrong, I'll tell you.
You can't handle the truth.
Well, you know about Mike Fisher. You know about him.
Yeah, I know about Mike Fisher very well. Very well. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man. Defending his dudes on 105.3 The Fan, talking about, everybody interviewed the lawyer, man. That's journalism. No, we know the difference. Stop with the wee-woo. We know what's going on.
Oh.
I don't care if the newspaper interviewed him. He went on his little press run. We know what that is. Stop it. Stop it like we stupid. We not dumb. He went on his little media press run to get the message out to sabotage. Everybody needs to go on Twitter, Instagram, and call the Joneses sabotage the Cowboys for 2024 to make Dak Prescott take the fall. That need to be the hashtag. Everybody need to hashtag that because I want everybody to talk about that. Put it out there.
$100,000.
Drop the bomb on them so they can.
100. My question is, we all know they negotiate through the media, right? We all know that, right?
Yeah.
We all know that they do that, right? So since we know that they do that,
right?
Since we know that they do that,
right.
You have to ask who are the sources that they're using. See, nobody ever asks that. Like, we know y'all negotiating through the media, but right, who are the media members that are actually carrying your dirty ass water? You right,
and we bury them.
Yeah, and so that's why you got to be careful when you let people call you moron. See, because sometimes what's happening is people trying to make it seem as if y'all wild. Don't listen to them. They're the morons. No, I just showed y'all to where it was journalists talking just like the morons. You know what I mean? That was like, bruh, this is out of bounds. Right, this is from journalists, bruh. So, and see, it's a way to see who carrying that water, bruh. It's a way to see, bruh. A way to see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, them ones that be coming out to rescue the Joneses all the time. They the water carriers.
Those be the ones.
Them be the ones.
Those be the ones.
That's why I'd never call Michael Gelkin the water carrier, bruh. Cause who been putting the heat on them Joneses lately? Gelkin.
Yeah.
Gelkin. It been Gelkin talking about these boys
Gelkin
ain't all
too.
in. Gelkin been the first one.
He ain't afraid.
Man, Gelkin been saying it for the last 2 months. This is not all in. You're not gonna see all in.
Mm-hmm.
Snitching on them constantly.
Like
what did Gelkin say? He say, by the way, they ain't talking no agents out here. I'm at the combine. I'm looking at the list of the agents.
He said that. Ain't talk to nobody.
Yeah, who? Yeah, yeah.
Nobody.
So you can just watch them. Watch how they move, and you'll know who carrying that water.
So we can't be fooled, and we can't be woo-wooed with all this. Oh, Dak Prescott's the cancer. Dak Prescott's the one who's the. That's what they want y'all to believe, so they can do what they're doing. And they're not the scapegoat. You know why Dak Prescott's not the guy? Because they not giving him the ammunition. They did it to Dan Quinn. They ain't want to give him the guys that he wanted.
Pause 100 grand.
They not giving Dak Prescott the...
Pause real quick.
I got you.
Shooters. I gotta shoot somebody.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
All the time.
So first of all, this dude got drunk Dak lover, right? Then he got a picture of Law as his profile picture. And then he say Sean was right. There's a lot of toxic pseudo-intellectual cowboy content creators. Shooters, get this Tea Party weirdo up out of here, bro.
Everybody around me shooters. Ain't no telling who was shooting.
I need a confirmed kill on this guy. For all you male Karens out there, I'm not literally talking about killing this dude. You know what I mean? I'm talking about get him up out of here. When I say shooters, that's what I'm talking about. Get him up out. We don't play that over here, big dog. Then you got a profile pic of my boy Law. Bro, you know how whack you are? Y'all so damn whack. Like, how you gonna have a picture of another man? Okay, yeah. Is he confirmed? I want to make sure it's a confirmed kill. For real, no, I'm serious. I want to confirm. Yeah, he out of here. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. I had to confirm that kill first. Go ahead, Audrey.
Got to, man. Guys that can't disrespect my bro Law like that.
Hell no.
Anyway, bro, like that's what we gotta do, man. We gotta put it out there so much because people listen to the 4-letter networks, and I'm telling you this right now. For you people that like Skip Bayless, he a water carrier too.
Yes, he is.
He has his agenda too.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why he's on Dak, just like Stephen A.
Stephen A. Can we talk about that 100 grand? Can we talk about that real quick? 100 grand.
Let's go.
Man, that's Stephen A. Bro. Boys didn't even peep that old water carrying he did for Jerry and Steven, bro. He took what Tad said, which had nothing to do with Dak, and flipped it about Dak just to shit on Dak. And talked about that he was just getting ready to meet with Steve and them. Bruh, I'm talking about these water carrying journalists are working overtime.
Thank you, because I'm letting everybody know right now, and you was right. They setting it up to blame everything on Dak and Mike McCarthy. Y'all didn't get the job done, so y'all got to go. They're sabotaging the team. They've been doing it. They setting it all up. You know why? Because Stephen Jones is cheap, and he don't want to pay that big contract anyway because he's cheap and he don't want to spend that money. He want to be the champion. And why? What for?
Yeah.
What for?
Yeah.
He want to say, I won the Super Bowl, and I didn't have to spend all that money on the cap. That's what he want to be. He want to be the cap champ.
He want to be the cap champ, and you ain't lying.
And let me tell y'all this: it's not just Dak that's getting sabotaged. CD not gonna get no contract, and Micah not gonna get no contract either. They gonna blame it on all three of them, mess around, and everybody's going to leave. And then Stephen Jones is gonna have his glory, and that's a reset of the team. And everybody is cheap. And they still not going to do nothing when everybody is cheap. That's his main goal and what he wants to get to. He don't want to pay nobody no big contract. Nobody.
He flipping over the monopoly shit.
Bubble, but that's the goal.
100. Listen, bro. You been on it, bro. You been on it. Cause you was the first dude. You shocked me with that at first when you was like, "Bro, burn it down, boss. I don't want to hear about no free agency." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But I listened to you. I was like, "Honey, making some good ass points, bro. Just real talk. $100,000.
I'm telling you right now.
Man, good call, big dog.
You welcome, man. You welcome. And remember, y'all heard it here first. Y'all heard it here first. And I told y'all first. So when this season plays out the way that I told y'all it's gonna play out, don't be shocked.
Yeah.
And the only way we can change this, we have to let the Joneses know that we see what y'all doing and call it out. So they have no choice but to talk about it on the 4-letter networks. They got no choice but to defend it in the paper. And guess what's gonna happen when they got no choice but to do that? They got no choice but to change.
Yeah,
that's
I agree.
The only way they going to change.
A burn down. It almost got to be like where the stadium empty, bro. They got to see some shit they ain't never seen.
Yeah.
Jerry saw it. Jerry saw it. Jerry saw it.
He saw it.
But
he saw it when he was trying to build this team. But Steven ain't never see it.
Yeah,
you know what? The monster got. Listen, the monster got too big for their britches. Now we gotta tear the monster down. Yeah. Even though I'm a Cowboy fan, I'm always a Cowboy fan. I was born a Cowboy fan. But you gotta stand in a different way until they change.
And I got you.
You continue to keep doing it. This is going to continue.
There it is. Appreciate it, honey.
All right, boy.
All right.
No doubt.
Before I take my last call, man, and it looked like that's field 2 trill, I got to tell y'all to do something for you, boy, man. We got to do the small things that really promote the channel. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all been killing it on the likes. I've been having some crazy like numbers from y'all. I really appreciate it. Obviously, we ain't getting the likes that we want from the lurkers. Lurkers not going to support us. Yeah. Lurkers are not going to support. But y'all have been really supporting. I got me a $10 super chat real quick from a Commanders fan. Let me see what you're talking about real quick. He said, Commander fan coming in peace. You are the only Cowboy fan I follow. Love how you keep it real. Keep doing what you doing. Watch out for the skins. Yeah. Bro, I'm going to be honest, bro. Like, anybody with common sense can see that y'all are becoming dangerous and more dangerous by the day. And I'm not sucking up to y'all. You know what I mean? Just keeping it real. Y'all are easily becoming very dangerous. Anybody that's looking at Washington like they the same old Washingtons are not paying attention. Obviously, I still feel like we go smash y'all. That just goes without saying. I think Dallas always got y'all number. It's just how it is. It don't matter what y'all do. Y'all never kind of can compete with us. It's just kind of how it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know. Yeah, when nobody worried about no Washington. But appreciate that super chat, man. And then he doubled up with another $10. He said, you got a like from me, man. And I appreciate that. I really do, bro. And see, listen, y'all, Cowboy Nation, bro. Listen, y'all. Listen. We already got boys like my boy Booney who support this channel as a Niners fan. Now y'all seeing Hunter 95 saying he support as a Washington fan, bro. We can't have people that's supposed to hate me and hate the Cowboys showing more love, who appreciate the content more than Cowboy fans. Bro, I'm talking about my boy Hunter 95 just gave $20 and said, bro, I'm a Washington fan that appreciate the way you do your content. We got Tuck in the building. Tuck, I can call you, bro. Let me know if you want to get something off your chest, bro. Let me know. I can call you, man. Put you in the show real quick, you know. But let me take my last call. But let me know real quick. But yeah, man. So appreciate that super chat, man. For real. Let me take my last call because I know my boy want to get on me on this Quinn. Let's get it, dog. What's up with it, man? What you got to say about that damn Quinn? What you got to say about that damn Quinn? Up, I know that's on your mind, bro.
I'm gonna talk about Dan Quinn, but the last caller, I don't know if I might be wrong, but I think I heard him on Vice Call not too long ago. He was talking about how Dak gonna be the reason we lose. Dak ass, Dak this and that. And he talking about he said it first.
No,
he was talking about
$100,000. I doubt that, bro.
I don't know if it was $100,000.
It wasn't $100,000, though. No, I've heard $100,000 a lot, bro. $100,000. He don't talk weird, bro. Like if anything,
his voice sound hella familiar. Like
it sound like somebody you ready to shoot, huh, bro? You got your gun out, bro.
What? My girl right here laying next to me, like, why are you pacing? I'm like, bro, bro. I was ready to get blown. But as far as the Dan Quinn,
hold on real quick, man. My boy, give me a second, man. My boy shot another 2 super chats. He said, can't hate you, man. A love of football, man. I appreciate that, bro. And then he gave another $2, man, and just said jest. But go ahead. What was you saying about Dan Quinn, bro?
The reason why I was saying you was wrong on the Dan Quinn zone was because you already have every Cowboy fan now defending Dan Quinn. That's why he left. The Joneses ain't do this. I'm not even want to defend the Joneses because they do shit ass backwards anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But Dan, as soon as he came in here, he Keanu Neal moving the linebacker. Like then he I don't know what year what's his name? 14. Bell, what year he got drafted, but he was a safety and then he moved him to linebacker. And I believe it was Curse and it might have been another guy.
Yeah, it was Curse.
But,
they also had Donovan Wilson playing in the box a lot.
That too. So what I'm saying is he kind of built that, and it kind of not made us soft, but bro, we got ran on every year he was there. And like I only been a Cowboy fan since I probably was like, I'm 22, so it's probably only been like 9-10 years. But we've always been big on linebackers and shit. So now I ain't never seen us move no safety or play no linebackers no little like that.
Let me ask you now, but see, let me play this for you, bro. Hopefully you can hear this. Because I need to show you that this is not a Dan Quinn thing. This is a league thing. This is a thing that was happening around the league. Can you hear? Because I'm going to play something. I want to make sure you can hear. Listen to this, bro. Listen.
Coach, how would you approach the running game in today's NFL?
No, I think they've done a really good job of spreading things out. The one thing that I do
off my TV, but they might hear it on their own.
All right, just listen. Just listen through your TV. You got to hear this. All right.
All right, hold on. I'm ready to go make it live. I'm ready to go on mute so you don't hear the echo.
Yeah. Just put it on mute. Let me know when you're ready. I'm going to hit play.
All right, hold on. You can go ahead.
All right, here we go.
As well, so I just think that the guys that adjust the best as play callers during the game that can change gears, those are the really great ones.
Coach, how would you approach the running game in today's NFL?
Well, I think they've done a really good job of spreading things out. The one thing that I do know is I watch the draft and everything over the last 10 years. Those linebackers have gotten smaller, looking at more athletic guys. We used to put a big 280, 290-pound tight end back there at fullback and do some lead stuff, and I promise you I would do that. Just go and splatter those guys and, come downhill as much as you can with it because they're just not prepared for it. Guys, the defenses, there's too many system-type things and not enough details. I would really play smash mouth downhill with big guys and make them play it.
Do you love analytics?
So, come on back, and we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. So what happened is the league, obviously we know for the last 10 years, has transitioned to a spread passing league, right? So defenses begin to counter. See, because if you think about it, remember about 10 years ago, who used to be some of the best mismatches in the league? Do you remember?
Probably slot receiver, right?
You close. I'm gonna give you 2 more guesses.
Was it probably what running backs out the backfield? Running backs catching passes?
You close. You close. I'm gonna give you 1 more.
Tight ends?
Yes, I knew you was gonna get it, but you was getting close, bro. I knew you was gonna get it, bro. You was getting too close. Yeah. Right. See, remember them days? Whit and them used to just right. It was because
really, I feel like it got crazy when Kittle
yeah,
started to like
Kittle used to be able to get off, right? So what did teams begin to do to counter the mismatches of tight ends you could get offline? They began to get
that's why
safeties and linebackers that was hybrid, right? So then teams began to build to counter the automatic mismatches of Wittens and Wittens in the league.
Okay, but like my argument with that is, you don't think Dan Quinn took that a little too far?
No, not initially.
You don't think so? With
not
like
initially.
4 or 5 of them?
No,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
initially.
Not initially, but like
not initially.
Yeah.
Not initially. So to me, this is how I see it, bro. Because when I watch how Quinn built his teams, he always had packages for whatever offense that was gonna go at you. He was an adaptable defense. Okay?
Right.
So if you was a heavy run the ball team, that's why he had Barr and LVE. You see what I'm saying? But see what in my opinion,
Jones just didn't give him the personnel to be able to stop the run.
I think they began to start sabotaging some of the personnel based on their pet cats. I think LVE was their pet cat. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So think about it. You remember how Arizona ran the ball on us? Mm-hmm. That was a terrible game by LVE.
That was the day. That was my birthday. Trust me, I remember that day. That was my birthday.
So
25th, if not
they ran the ball on us, and LVE was complete trash. Mm-hmm. Anybody with common sense would have been like, all right, we got to see what somebody else can do. It's time to at least start working Harper in there, because we can't have that again. What did they do that week?
Harper, right?
They cut Harper that week.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, you get rid of Evans, another regular built linebacker, right? So what you left with now? What Dan Quinn left with now?
Yeah, you're right with that. But I also feel like if Dan Quinn was respected the linebacker position, like, you know, they claim he does, I feel like he's showing he respected.
Think about it, bro. How you go to the Washington, bro? No. How you go to Washington and the first thing you get is two bulky, top-notch linebackers?
I think it's hindsight. I think he's looking back.
Hell no, bro. No, he already, bro. Listen, he already was on record trying to get Bobby Wagner for the last 2 years. You don't try.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? So, like, and I get it. It's easy to say that he was stuck on a dumb linebacker idea. That's an easy narrative. But when you look at how Steven moves with the our guys philosophy, right? Where he always got some kind of experiment. Our guys, he trying to get his guys out there, right?
They the problem.
Yeah.
I just don't want to have everybody start saying, "Oh, Dan Quinn, we should," like, you know, the Jones are the problem, but I also feel like Dan Quinn.
I know you want to stay mad at Dan Quinn, but I'm gonna just be honest with you, bro. Like, I don't want to be a blamer. I want to be somebody that look at the cause and effect, right? So if I'm looking at it, you see what I'm saying? If I look at the fact that, oh wow, now all of a sudden you go to Washington, you get Bobby Wagner. Well, that mean you never was the one that was delaying Bobby Wagner. It was the front office.
So, who would you? I know you said you don't want to be a blamer, but like who would you put at fault for the Green Bay game for why the defense looked like that? You wouldn't say Dan Quinn changing the whole scheme. Like, I think we ran zone by that game, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I think.
Listen, man, I don't do blame. I would say a lot, though. It was a lot that went wrong in that game. I do feel like Quinn was checked out, right? I do feel like he wanted to get up out of here. I do feel like he sabotaged us. I felt like he didn't believe that we was going to do what it take to win. So let me get on out of here. Let me sabotage this game because there's only so many head coaching jobs that's going to be available. So let me get on out of here and get to interviewing. I do believe that we, to a degree, got sabotaged. But I'm also saying at the same time, in this toxic environment to where you're not even getting the guys that you've been asking for, right, to put you over the hump. I can see where you like, man, get me up out of here, bro. Cause see, listen, only the Dallas Cowboy fans believe that he personally recruited Fowler to put him behind Armstrong. Think about that. Like, bro.
Yeah, that's probably
so we know Zimmer just got Eric, right? We know that.
Mm-hmm.
So we know Zimmer just got Eric. What does it look like for us to get Eric and all of a sudden he's the better player but struggling to play? That would obviously not be a Zimmer move. You see what I'm saying? Because Zimmer's the one that personally recruited him. We all know Dan Quinn personally recruited Fowler. So for him not to be, what I'm saying basically, bro, is it's way more evidence that front office been meddling, and that's one of the main reasons so many people running up out of here. In my opinion, like think about it, Joe Witt, he didn't even interview, bro.
Who didn't interview?
Joe Witt. He didn't even interview, bro. His interview was Monday. He left to go with Dan Quinn without even talking to Dallas. And he said Dallas would have been my dream job. How do you not even interview for your potential dream job unless you already know that it's toxic as hell and a place you don't want to be?
So do you think the last few years when Dan Quinn was getting the head coaching opportunities, it was more so the team saying, we're not going to give you the job, or he wanted to stay?
They was on record on that. So on Rich Eisen, they talked about what happened because it was very messy. See, around that time, the Joneses, and matter of fact, Jerry said publicly that we got our next head coach in Dan Quinn. Very messy, very toxic, right? So then Mike McCarthy obviously had some problems with that, and Dan Quinn at the time was interviewing, and he went to Mike and said, hey man, I got some jobs, do you want me to go take one of these jobs, man, because this is crazy. And he was basically talking about how Jerry publicly put out there that Dan Quinn was next in line. You know what I'm saying? Mike McCarthy told him, nah man, in my younger days, I would have told you to get the hell out of here, but we need you, you know. And so then Dan Quinn declined those jobs that he already had in pocket and came back to Dallas. And that was according to Mike McCarthy, and he said that on the Rich Eisen show.
Jerry ruined it for me, and Jerry pissed me off when he came out his mouth talking about we go as far as the quarterback take us, and we went as far as Dak went. Why the hell would you say that?
Sneak dissing, bro. Sneak dissing and blame it. And you pausing it. You pausing the fan base. Yeah, you pausing in the fan base against your own quarterback.
He's doing it to himself. And the thing is like, it shouldn't be how far the quarterback goes, how far the damn team goes. It's not no like what? It don't make no sense.
Yeah. It don't make sense. And they know better than that. That's what make you know they sabotaging them, bro. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They smarter than that, bro. They smarter than to blame the whole win and loss on the quarterback. Only surface fans talk like that.
Gave up damn near 50 points, and you put it on as far as the quarterback goes.
Yeah, and then and double down on it, and we win as far as we win, didn't we? Yeah, in other words, it was Dak's fault.
Jerry brain deteriorating, or what's going on?
Yeah,
or what he can't see, or what? And I would say, you know, this is, you might sound bad, but I would say it's gonna get better when he's gone. But Steven is a goofy too, so I can't really even.
No, you right.
It might be worse.
You right. Hold on, let me take the super chat real quick, big dog. Hold on real quick. My boss said, honest opinion, how do you feel about Dan Quinn as a head coach? Is it just watching hype or legit? All right, I'm gonna give you the truth on Dan Quinn, okay? Y'all go love him initially, right? Y'all go love him. The players, he's a players coach, all that. Y'all go like that. The players go talk great about him. The players go always get behind Dan Quinn. It's a lot of genuineness about him. He gonna start wearing off on y'all about around year 2, year 3. Cause what you gonna start seeing with Dan Quinn is you gonna start seeing, because of his, in my opinion, you know, he's a player's coach too much, to where you're going to start seeing, in my opinion, a lack of discipline over time. So initially, I'm going to think y'all going to like Dan Quinn. I think by year 2, year 3, y'all going to be tired of Dan Quinn. That's my honest to God opinion. But initially, y'all finna have some fun. Y'all going to be playing some good defense. Y'all going to be physical. Y'all going to be fast. He going to be great in the media. It's going to be some things y'all going to like about him. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing that's making Washington extremely dangerous right now is that he is super building your D, and y'all already super stacked on the offense, and y'all sitting in a position to where y'all pretty much a quarterback away from being a major contender in the East right now. So I'm watching Washington, and I see y'all are building great. So I hate your team, but I recognize that y'all doing a good job. But go ahead, bro. This is a good call, though.
I'm glad you said that, because that was one of my points that I forgot. That I feel like Dan Quinn's too much of a player.
Yeah, he is.
Like he's too much shaking everybody's hand. How you drink backwards,
press box.
Everybody up. Yeah,
press box.
I don't. Say that again.
A press box coach. That's
right.
Yeah,
it's not. I'm not saying you need fear, but you need respect. And you're not saying that they didn't respect him, but it's if you play football, you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. You're right too.
You can come to be on some cool, but it's another coach that you gonna do what he say because you in fear of what?
Right.
But the thing I'm gonna say with Dan Quinn being the head coach. Who's their offensive coordinator? Because he had Shanahan the year they went to the Super Bowl. I don't even know.
They got old boy that was the head coach for Arizona that was at the Tex that came from Texas Tech. I can't remember his name.
It's a weird name. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not.
He had that dope ass house at the combine. I remember that.
Yeah, Kingsbury.
Right? Boy, that boy Kingsbury had him a dope house at the. Boy, I remember on the draft day they showed that boy house. I said, "Oh, I need to be a head coach." So anyway,
our head coaches got money. I ain't gonna lie. If it's
man,
college,
they got that guap.
They got
guap.
They get money. Yeah.
Guap. Man, they got that guap.
They probably be decent for sure, but I'm still not worried about Washington. The same, and with Philly, they got Kellen Moore calling plays, and I don't know why they got Saquon because Kellen Moore not gonna run the ball.
Man, I ain't taking neither one of them teams for granted, bro.
No, I'm not taking it for granted, but I'm not scared. You know, I still think that I've seen Dak do decent with less. Is what I'm saying. I still believe in Dak with the team versus what he had before. Ferg, CeeDee Lamb, the line. We just need to run it back. So I feel better about that than what he's had in years prior. I mean, shit, Allen Burns and all that. I've been through all that. And the defense is worse than. So.
Yeah, man. But man, appreciate the call, man. And I'm glad you pushed back, bro. This is a good debate, bro. I don't have too many people that call in to fight me, bro. I'm impressed.
Nah, that's crazy. I just told my girlfriend, she's like, he's not gonna take your call. He's not even gonna.
Nah,
like, man,
I want the smoke. No, I want it. Yeah, I want the smoke. Yeah. I always want the smoke, bro. Good call, bro.
So no, I appreciate it though. I'm gonna hit you. I'll be seeing your stuff on Twitter and said I'll be on Twitter. So
yeah, share the content too, bro. Share the content. That's one of the best.
I got you.
All right, man. Appreciate it, bro. Good call, man. So that's all our calls. So basically, man, I want to speak for the Morons today. This is Moron Day, right? This is a very important day. Very important. Somebody got to speak for the Morons. Shout out to the Morons. You know, I think we was pretty clear. And I stand by this, man. I believe in having dialogue. I really do. I believe in having dialogue. You know, Sean said, I want to do a tour. Well, I want you to do a tour too. If you decide that you want to talk about this, I'm more than willing to. Hold on real quick. Let me call my boy Tuck real quick. He said call him. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me call my boy Tuck. That boy Tuck, man. He took crazy, though. That's my dog. That boy Tuck. I'm calling you now, bro. Man. Tuck.
Yo, what's up with it, bro? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I was talking about the Morons, bro.
Yeah, Team Morons, man. Like, what a day, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and here's what I was trying to say on Twitter. When everyone who's probably watching the show last night, they're probably watching right now. We addressed them with class, dignity. We didn't call nobody out of their name. And a lot of our content was really focused solely on just one individual person. You see what I'm saying? We were talking about Mike Bassett, because I even posted the clip on Twitter, like, yo, we said RJ, Shan, they cool, Bobby Belt, everybody over the fan. Like, your analogy is like, we're not going to throw the whole baby out because of dirty bathwater, right?
Yeah.
So cool. We did the show. We knew there was some in there last night who's kind of watching and taking notes. It is what it is. They were standing out like an undercover cop, you know what I'm saying? So we recognized who they was, even addressed them too. This morning, I had no intention of even talking about what happened last night. I was moved on, trying to focus on free agency. I even posted some tweets that I was going to take a brief break. But then to be tagged in 100 posts and hear them, RJ and Shannon, who we really gave a pass, call us morons and these podcasters, y'all know I couldn't let that slide, bro. I just can't. I'm just a man of principle. I can't let stuff like that slide. And it was just like, for me, with the simple question that I asked that really sparked it was like, there was other people who worked for DallasCowboys.com, and a lot of them questioned the integrity of what they did by having the lawyer on their show. So were you addressing them as well, or were you just addressing us, new media podcasting? And y'all see by the tweet that he has up there, he says, anyone who thinks Jerry playing that interview to bring Dax Price is a moron. Were you part of that person? Well, yeah, I am. So technically you call me a moron. So my principle, bro, and this is not just with content, or it's with life. You know what I'm saying? If you address me in public, then when I see you in public, that's when we're going to speak about it. So I started asking questions. All right, so is this something new, or is this something that you always done on 105.3 The Fan? So according to them, what they was trying to spin to us on Twitter was that the Dallas Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys, who's a billion-dollar entity, has no control over what happens at 105.3 The Fan. No influence, no nothing. They are fully independent, even though they are a flagship station. I was like, well, damn, that's a cool dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So how'd you pull it off? And the reason why I asked y'all, because y'all know I'm here in Kansas City, just got back from the Big 12 Conference. I'm on the home of the Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's different protocols we have to go through on our station before we can do different things. And we can't just freelance and go all willy-nilly. But maybe they had a different relationship. So that's what Shan was preaching, right? Okay, cool. I'll accept that. Maybe I was in the wrong. But then RJ comes out and says, we spoke to the Cowboys initially. They originally told us they were against it, but it was our job to pursue this story, so we decided to do it anyways. And when we spoke to the Cowboys afterwards, they said that we did a good job and showed great class. So y'all tell me in the chat, if you have no influence of anything, so why are you asking the Cowboys for approval? You know what I'm saying? Just do the show. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so then that's when they backed themselves in a corner and they started scrambling. And then when I started asking more questions and pressing, they got silent. Because like y'all trapped yourself. Like if you say that you're independent and you can just do whatever you want to do, why are you reaching out to the Cowboys for pre-approval? Just do the show.
Yeah. And see,
you know what I'm saying?
Totally. It make all the sense in the world. And see, none of us are asking for them to be what they can't. Right?
Right.
Because me and you talked about this. We was like, can you tell the people how your hands are tied when you with ESPN? Can you?
Right. So you guys know I cover the Kansas City Chiefs, also the Kansas Jayhawks. The way, and y'all probably saw me today on my Twitter, the way that I cover that team is completely different on how I cover the Dallas Cowboys. Because when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, I answer to nobody. I'm 1,000% independent. Every dime is on me. I do what I want, when I want, how I want. That is not the case when I'm covering the Kansas Jayhawks and also the Kansas City Chiefs. I have protocol, so I can't come firing off at their GM. You know what I'm saying? Like I can fire off at Jerry Jones. Why? Because Clark Hunt
So Tuck, real quick. You're a sellout. You're a sellout, Tuck. You're a sellout.
Yeah, I'm a sellout.
You not a sellout, bro. It's understanding that, bro. You know, everybody know they can't move how they want to move, and that's okay.
Right. Yeah. And wear it, because why can't I come out bombing on Clark Hunt? Well, one, they're in charge of our sponsorships. Two, they sit down and did an interview with us at the Super Bowl. So you know what I'm saying? Like, there's different protocols. So I understand it, but don't sit here and act like the Chiefs don't have no influence on my day to day. They 1,000% do. And it's the same.
So you basically admitting what they are not admitting, and there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
It's nothing wrong.
It's nothing fake about that. It's that's okay to say, bro. It's certain things I can't say because that dude is my boss. That's okay.
Right. We
damn.
all got jobs. We all got jobs, bro. Like, we all know this. This is not. You're never gonna do anything to mess up your paycheck, and I'm not asking you to do anything.
No.
But then don't act like we are some idiots or morons, as you quote, for just stating the obvious. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even if you wanted to do that interview, and this is what I said on my video, boss. When we were going through a pandemic, Jerry Jones went against damn near the nation, everybody. He spoke to governors, he spoke to the president, he spoke to everyone and said, listen, we are going to have fans in the stadium during this season, regardless. You know what I'm saying? He said that. So he had the power to have that stadium open during a pandemic, to have fans sitting on top of each other, laughing, breathing, drinking Cowboy Ritas. But you mean to tell me that Jerry Jones doesn't have the power at the flagship station, the home of the Dallas Cowboys, to prevent an interview from happening? It doesn't make sense to me. And so when I ask those type of questions and I press back a little bit and you cower and you know what I'm saying, you don't have a response, this is just simple journalism. And I think a lot of people take what we do for granted, like, oh, we're just YouTubers or content creators. I have a journalism degree from Emporia State University, the same school that Leon Lett went to. So I know how to ask questions. It's what I do.
Wait, Tuck. So let me slow you down just for a second. I already said this, but I'm gonna act like I don't know this. So you mean you're educated in journalism, dog?
I'm educated. I have a journalism degree.
So that means you could flip into their industry at any time, dog?
And y'all see how I did it. I literally got back from the Big 12 tournament. I literally, you know what I'm saying? And these are things I'm not saying to brag and boast, but these are things I'm saying just to kind of show I have a resume too. So all this, you podcasters and you YouTubers, I know how to conduct myself like a professional when I'm in that setting. The J-Tuck that y'all get on YouTube is different because when I'm sitting in front of Pat Mahomes after he won the Super Bowl MVP, I have to conduct business on a different level. You see what I'm saying? So I know how to pivot back and forth. When I'm at the NFL draft interviewing Bijan Robinson, I have to be able to pivot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And conduct myself as a professional. So I know how to do both because I've been in radio, y'all, and ask, you can go on my Facebook and ask. I've done radio since I was 19 years old in college.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know there's protocol. So for them to kind of sit back and act like we're dumb and I don't know, it's like, bro, I know you can't just go willy-nilly and shoot shots and do whatever you want to do. So maybe you asked somebody about the interview and you did it on your own. But if the Cowboys really wanted to shut that down, they could have. They probably said, listen, man, I don't think it's a good idea, but if that's what y'all think is best, go ahead.
Yeah.
And that's my concern. So my question I was asking them, is this something new? Because there's been tons of different legal cases with the Cowboys. We all know where was that conversation? Where was that legal representation when Michael Irvin was going through his situation at the Combine? Why didn't y'all go find the prosecutors in that case? That was a juicy case. You know
and the thing that was super wee-woo, bro, that I can't rock with at all was that ain't nobody interested in Jerry and his love child. Right. We're not gonna get that. Nobody. No, bro. No.
Right.
It's too many times I've heard you say yourself that y'all root for drama, bro. It is nothing more sleazy than a love child 30 years ago, bro. And a DNA test is going to solve the riddle. Let me hit this button real quick. Hold on. Let me hit this button real quick. Oh, I got a button somewhere. Hold on real quick. Where my button at? Damn. Hold on. I'm trying to, goddamn. It's awkward now. It's awkward. Damn. Hold on. There it is. The love child. So you mean to tell me that the world don't want to hear about Jerry? So
saying,
you
bro.
mean to tell me people was interested when he was 15, Tuck? He was 15 years old at a race riot, and the world was interested at, but no, nobody care about his love. Okay.
Right.
No, that's that wee-woo, bruh.
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy?
Cowboys fans.
Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
From this Jerry Jones case on your show, you go on a first take. Your clips are now undisputed. You're now in the, you know what I'm saying? You're the New York Times, LA Times. You made it. That's your breakthrough interview. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Don't let me get a hold of it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's so. But there's just not a lot of interest when it comes to that case like this one.
Nah.
Well,
Hell nah.
We talked to thousands of Cowboys fans. I mean, from taking the temperature yesterday, everybody was focused on what the hell are we doing in free agency.
Right.
I didn't even drop a video about nobody was talking about the Dak case. We were focused on who the hell are we going to sign.
Right.
Y'all pivot that. You know what I'm saying? But to sit back and hear them kind of shoot themselves in the foot because they were moonwalking, saying, I don't care if it's Hitler or the devil himself, I want the interview. I want the engagement. Okay, well then that lets me know that you're not who I thought you was.
Oh.
You're not about the home of the Cowboys because, you know, even Shan's like, y'all want to put the team first, but just because y'all fans, we don't have to care about the Cowboys like y'all do. Okay, well, cool, bro. So now that I know y'all don't care about the Cowboys, y'all want the story, y'all want the dirty, juicy, grimy, clickbaity conversation, then we'll just separate ourselves from the conversation, and I'll put you over in this little box where I put the Skip Baylesses and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But
everybody would turn down certain interviews too to try to pretend with a straight face that, hey, y'all, no, we talk to anybody. Y'all not gonna talk to somebody that's an obvious Nazi sympathizer. Y'all not gonna do that, bro. You're not gonna isolate you, or you not gonna go just interview just for interview's sakes because it'll get you clicks and it'll be good content. You're not gonna go with no obvious super flamboyant racist. Y'all not gonna be like, yeah, go ahead, come on the fan, yeah. Now somebody boss gonna be like, no, bro. We not finna isolate all our black fans for this idiot. So quit acting like, oh no. We take these crazy interviews.
And that's what I'm saying. So they were so prompt to find this prosecutor and get them on the show, but ask them to put Law Nation on the show. And it's wait, we can't. We can't. I thought y'all do whatever the hell y'all want. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how they moving, bro. And it's like I feel like the Cowboys nation, and it wasn't me, and they feel like I'm the one who triggered all this outrage. Cowboys fans saw through this stuff before I even said a word about it.
It was super bad. Before we hit stream.
Saw through it. Everybody saw through it.
Yeah, everybody.
Like everybody saw through it. So why are they trying to put it on me? You know what I'm saying? Because they think that I'm the spearhead of this movement. I was not even going to dress them this morning. But when you sit back and you talk about me and my brothers who sacrifice and we put in work day in and day out for this team and this fan base, you're not going to call us no morons, bro. You're going to show us the same respect that you show everybody else, because we've shown time after time the thing that you do, I can easily do it right now, but can you come over and play the game that we play and do what we do? I think not.
Yeah.
So we're not going to sit here and do this moron, and that's what really got to me this morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get what they did to Dak, but it's not even about defending Dak, bro. It's like everybody, it's anybody. It's just like, he's like, if it was Jalen Hurts, would you have cared? Yes, I would have cared, but you're not the home of the Eagles. Jalen Hurts wants to sit down with you at camp and do interviews after interviews after interviews with you. You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to go after Patrick No-C Walker and say he's acting like Tad. Like, what's that?
And then said Patrick unqualified.
And called Patrick No-C, who rides on the damn bus with the Cowboys. They called him unqualified.
I got a picture on your on Twitter with No C sitting down with Dak. Do you know how hard it is to get any kind of fucking interview with Dak, bro? A sit down with Dak gonna cost you $100K, bro.
Bruh, if you get, they called him unqualified, and he's just out for Twitter likes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that shows how attached, or you know what I'm saying, they really are from reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like he's literally on DallasCowboys.com right there. That's why they posted a picture.
Yeah.
You know? But they sit back and they sit on their high horse and felt like they could slander us and get away with it, but they don't understand we have platforms too. But also, Cowboys fans are waking up. We're tired. We're exhausted. We want football. We want results. We want answers. We want solutions. We don't want y'all BS. And he was like, well, I'm a content creator. I got to make content. Well, just say you're not as talented as us. Boss, you probably been going for about 3 hours right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm about to jump off right now and probably jump in a Twitter space right now and go for another 2. We don't need to do all this for content. I can sit here and talk football and film. We can go through 7 rounds of draft prospects.
We could.
So if you're not qualified to stay in bounds and just talk purely Cowboys football, well, maybe this isn't the job for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So
and see,
like, yeah.
I did, and now listen, I'm gonna be fair, okay, from this standpoint. I did say this, and I mean this being all the way fair to Sean. I've listened to Sean like for about the last 3 years, almost every morning. I'm a very good Tolo, bro. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So from his, you know what I think going on, Tuck, and I'm being all the way honest. I think he hit a sore spot with you, and I think we hit a sore spot with him. Let me explain. Mm-hmm. So I watched him go off on Jerry many times, bro. I mean, to the point where it's like, damn, bro, you risking your job. Like, he out there like saying, Jerry, man, is insecure. He need to go ahead and put Jim in the ring of honor. I get so tired of this pettiness. I'm talking about Sean. I'm like, damn, Sean, you keeping it real, right? So when you going at Jerry like that, and then you feel like people are insinuating that you a yes man company, you gonna be mad. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that's why he said to you on Twitter, man, I've been saying this for 13 years. Like that, like you see what I'm saying? It's like it's a sore spot. Cause you know how it is, Tuck. How many people talk to us like we compromise? And we be like, what? You know what I mean?
But see, here's the point where he messed up. We did not address you as being compromised. We literally named them out and said they are out. We were simply talking about Mike Basic, who had showed some compromise.
Yeah,
that's who the show was directed. We literally said, okay, RJ, Bobby Bell, you know what I'm saying? Like they're on this side.
Yeah.
But what happened is, this is like I was saying last night, right? We were coming at shooting at this guy. But if they wanted to jump in the whip, what they did this morning and ride with them, then you going to get hit too.
Yeah.
And that's all it was.
Yeah.
They heard us coming at Mike Basic. They hopped on the radio show this morning and wanted to ride for their guy. Well, bang, bang, CFO gang, we in the building. You going to get shot up in the whip too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it was. They had our show last night.
And we basically told them, man, get out the car. We not aiming for you. Get out the car, bro. This bullet is not for you. This is for that dude who got a history of saying some racist stuff. This is for that dude who admitted that he biased towards his own color. Like, so no, bro. And I said this today. No. And I told the fan, and I mean this, free game fan. If you care about your minority listeners, certain people should not be the attack dog on Dak. Listen, go to your production meeting, have a sit down and say, is Mike Bassett the guy we want doing this? Even if he means it, get him off the job. Because see, Mike Bassett is cold as hell when he talking baseball. He cold as hell when he talking basketball. You dumb as shit when you talk about Dak.
Football. Right. Yeah. Yeah. And so that was the thing. I posted a tweet yesterday. Like, listen, bro, like, This ain't got nothing to do with 105.3 The Fan, but if you want to jump in the whip with them, you better duck. And they said, well, I found that offensive. You were telling us to duck. It's right. I was giving you a warning. You know what I'm saying?
It's a metaphor,
like,
you
boss,
Karen. Like, hold on.
I was giving.
Yeah, and it's an obvious metaphor. Like you finna go out there with some real.
Right.
God
right. Oh,
damn.
Yeah. Oh, they thought about to do a drive-by in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? but see, that's that victim stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like Tuck. I thought he was a cool guy, but I don't know. No, you called us morons this morning. I was minding my own. I'm on spring break right now, chilling with my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Tuck. You know I gotta tighten up somebody real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
Hold on real quick. You know me, bro. I got to get somebody like you got Dak Delusional yesterday.
Yeah.
So my boss say, so now it's identity politics. Explain what you mean by that. Before I think what I need to do to you, I want you to make yourself clear on what you're saying. I want you to be real clear on what you're saying, homeboy. Make yourself clear on what you're saying. But go ahead. Oh, see, let me say this real quick, Tuck, real quick. See, you said it metaphorically, and then Patrick said it more metaphorically, but it was the same thing. Patrick said, careful what you stick up for because it sticks to you. And he was talking about what we was talking about, the issue that we have with Bassett. You know what I mean? That's the issue. It's like, bruh.
Right.
Like, and it's listen, I could see if this was an isolated event.
Right.
No, it's not isolated at this point. It's too damn much. And I don't want to see Mike Bassett ass with this old weird ass interview the day before. It just rubbed people wrong. It's like him. No. Now, if it would have been Sean, I would have been chilling. You know what I mean? If it's RJ, I'm chilling. But that dude, him again. Oh no, we got problems up in here, bro.
Because we know you have a compromised motive. We know you have a compromised motive, and that's what we're trying to say. You have with injury on Dak. You know what I'm saying? You have made it clear that you have disdain for Dak Prescott. So what makes you think that you're going to be able to be uncompromised and walk a straight line during this interview?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, like it's here's the thing, it's really not that complicated to understand. And here's what you got to say. I messed up, you know what I'm saying? Or this is just my job. Like, listen, Tuck, I didn't agree with it. But you know what I'm saying? But what happened today was, bro, I follow, Shannon, RJ follow me for years, right? 105 to the Fan. They don't never tweet as much as they tweeted today. They was tweeting since 7 a.m. They probably still tweeting right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew that they messed up, and I caught them slipping because they tried to come to the court and come to the Rucker and got crossed up when you wasn't prepared for it, and now they're trying to clean up. It's clean up. And I guarantee in the morning, here in a few hours, it's going to be some more cleanup duty because you did that.
Right.
You did that.
And see, this is how I summed it up, and I want to get your thoughts on this, Tuck. You know, because I know me and you talk a lot. I said it like this. We have a clear advantage with our independence, right? The fact that we can sit up here and speak our mind and we have no fear, bro.
Bring it real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
That's a major advantage in terms of entertainment, in terms of news, in terms of all that, where we don't have to worry about having a boss say, I don't like your attitude, right?
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and acknowledge that advantage, which they probably won't, because old media is very competitive. They never say anything good about the competitor. I'm cool with that. Fine.
Right.
But I'm real enough, and Tuck is real enough to acknowledge y'all got an advantage. Y'all got an advantage to be able to get the interviews and exposure that we not getting yet. Keyword yet. And the reason why I say yet is because you got to be careful who you sneak this, because the talent is obvious with the social media boys and girls. Right. That's why Aisha is blowing up, and she's one of us. Don't get it twisted. She didn't go to the journalistic school. She was just at the school of hard knocks, the YouTube hard life, right? And she fitting right in. So don't sleep on the talent. And this is the last thing I'm gonna say on this. the last thing I'm gonna say, you got to be real careful because the boy you sneak dissing right now will be your boss tomorrow. And see, you gotta watch because see, some of us are rising and gonna continue to rise because of the obvious talent. So you sneak dissing and calling people podcasters today, you can fuck around and be calling them boss tomorrow.
Right. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to explain, bro. And the scary part, and I'd say you've always told me this, why it's my superpower, is I don't need any favors from them. You know what I'm saying? So when their director reaches out for me and try to push me to make an apology, I can say, hell no, I'm going to the final word, so I ain't, and didn't even respond to it. You know what I'm saying? I'll get to it when I get to it. Now, I could have been like, man, this could be my big opportunity to get on 105 through the fan. So, I apologize. Let me put something to put this fire out. I'm like, nah, I'll get to you whenever the hell I get to you, bro.
Oh, hell no.
I'm going live with my brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's the power of my. I don't need nothing from none of them. I'm not here to make friends with none of them. I don't need no speeches from none of them. My job and my responsibility and my power for what I do is to help the Cowboys put them in the best situation to win a championship and uplift the voices of Cowboys Nation. Period. And if I got to be the bad guy and the Joker, so be it. I be in Dallas 1,000 times. I never see them, bro. I was on Media Row. My table was 2 tables down. None of them stopped and said, what's up, Tuck? And they followed me for years. I'm not trying to be Mr. Friendly, all buddy with y'all. But what I'm not going to do is sit back and let y'all run smear campaign on any players.
Yeah.
Case in point, I'll give y'all behind the scenes story, right? Y'all know how I felt about Kelvin Joseph since the moment we drafted him. Y'all know I wanted Asante Samuel. Me and Kelvin Joseph had drag out fights behind the scenes in our DMs, like on some literally FU, you know what I'm saying, on some stuff like that, right? Last year before camp, I reached out to Kelvin Joseph and was like, listen, bro, the Cowboys are going to try to plot against you to get you up out of here. Just try to ignore it and just put your best foot forward and let God sort it out. He said, appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all remember, there was a lot of tweets coming out of camp that Kelvin Joseph was horrible and he's playing bad, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, nah.
Yeah. You was like, nah. I remember.
I was like, nah, Kelvin Joseph's actually having his best camp since he's been a Cowboy. All of those media people started attacking me, right? What does he know? Now, granted, I was at camp, you know what I'm saying? Right there, live and direct. Then what happens? A few days later, Mike McCarthy's asked about Kelvin Joseph. He was like, hey, man, I think he's having his best camp. He's playing, you know what I'm saying? He was doing some of the things they've been asking him to do. That's all I was saying. My thing is not to tear down players. My thing is to help the Cowboys win. So even if I don't like you, even if I don't want you as a draft pick or anything like that, bro, if you balling out, I'm going to give you all the – it's in between the lines. What are you doing on the field?
Right.
I don't care about Mozzie's storage unit. What's his power cleans look like, bro? That's what I focused on right now. Like, how much protein is he getting? Is he getting stronger? Like, that's what I'm focused on. I'm not focused on these TMZ-ass stories trying to smear campaign. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say this real quick, Tuck. Yeah. And I mean this is very important what I'm getting ready to say, bro. Very important. It is true. I'm reading my tweet. It is true. Jay Tuck is the Joker. Like for real, like for real. You always told me you was the Joker, bro. I saw it today. Ooh, I saw it today. And I said, independence is the superpower of new media. But see, that's not the key. The key is I'm proud to be around men and women who are bold enough to use their independence. See, it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to use it. Like people, the only thing I knock you on sometimes, Tuck, is you talk fast. You talk fast. Like people got to put it together.
That's my sales background.
Ooh, you talk fast. People need to put it together that you got a phone call to try to smooth this over, where you had an opportunity to snooze up to somebody that could have influence, that could give you a scratch on your back for a scratch in return. But you didn't do that. You was like, nah, I'm not going to bend to what I'm seeing or believe I'm seeing. I'm going to stay on principle. Somebody who really exercises independence. Because see, some of us have the independence, but if you want a job or you're in this because you're trying to raise through the ranks and you're just using YouTube as a way to get your video resume, you're not going to take a stance like Tuck. You're not going to do a video and say divorce of the morons. Why? Because you trying to get a job. You trying to show. Yeah, you trying. No. It's
if
like,
you look at my profile right there under your boss, you can see I'm plenty enough covered with enough jobs. You know what I'm saying? You look at my Twitter, I got enough going on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not trying to cater for a job. Now I will say this, sometimes I kind of lean back because I don't want to ruin opportunities for other people. But when I say things on Twitter, and I always say this is solely coming from me. So don't take this out on Aisha, don't take this out on Boss or anybody else. This is coming from me. You know what I'm saying? So I said it. I at the people who I'm talking to so that no one can get confused. Like, I'm coming to you directly. You know what I'm saying? And it's because right is right, wrong is wrong. And I'm always going to be a man of principle. I've been like that since I was a kid. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And for you to be the home of the Dallas Cowboys, to allow a prosecution without any evidence is come on there and just sit there silent for 30 or 40 minutes and call your franchise quarterback one of the most villainous words you can use in the English language and say nothing about it and say, well, the Cowboys said we did it well. That's a coward to me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cowardice to me, bro. Like any one of us watching the show right now would be pissed if somebody let someone go on the air publicly and just saw our name like that with these accusations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You and here's the thing: if it comes out and Dak wins this case, they ain't gonna apologize. They ain't gonna apologize.
Right.
You know, they ain't gonna do nothing. They gonna move on.
Right.
Story over.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Let the story clear out. We seen like we saw it, right? Y'all remember the kid who's here in Kansas City, the punt guy. You know what I'm saying? How when his accusations came out, everybody carved him up. They slandered him online. They got rid of him. The Bills had to cut him. Everyone's like, good, the Bills made the right decision. Well, come to find out he was innocent. Innocent. And then what happened? The Chiefs just picked him up, brought him on their roster. He's going to be the punter for their Chiefs. No one's talking about that story that he's back in the NFL. They just moved on. Slandered
boy,
this
you
kid's
going
name.
hard, boy. You going hard.
Slandered this kid's name. You know what I'm saying? Called him all sorts of stuff and didn't let the case play out. Who are we to play judge and juror? Let the case play out. It was a day. The news broke on what? Monday? You had the prosecution on your show on Tuesday. Now you Judge Judy. You know what I'm saying? Hell no.
And then this is the thing. It's what Nick Harris said. And see, I showed this earlier. Like, so Sean came out earlier with like, for those of you who don't understand or care about journalism, this is how a professional does it. Interviewed Dak's accuser, interviewed her attorney, interviewed Dak's attorney, who didn't reply to station requests, but you didn't care because you're a Cowboy fan first, right? But then I'm showing Nick Harris, who's also a .com educated journalist, just like you, Tuck. Like, both of y'all got the same degree, a degree in journalism. He has his from North Texas. And he said, I understand journalism and the need to explore both sides on a story. But given an accusation that has not been proven to have and supporting legs, a platform to speak uninterrupted is a smear campaign. So hold on. Now, so you said smear campaign a lot yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Nick says it's nobody calling him a moron. You know what I'm saying? He literally said it's not journalism.
Right.
This is to be played out in court, not on the radio. So what Tuck just said is exactly what Nick just said. But see, it can't be when Tuck said it's, oh, shut up. But when Nick said it's like, oh, that makes sense. No.
Yeah.
No. And both and by the way, both of them have journalism degrees. So it shouldn't be putting no weight like, oh, Tuck is not a professional. Let me show you how the professionals do it. Well, Nick is a professional. Patrick Nosea is a professional. And he's saying exactly what we saying. Is that you said it like, bro, get out the car because we getting ready to shoot up Bassick right? Metaphorically, okay. No Karen, no be a Karen. We saying metaphorically. We not liking this. We sick of this Bassett guy. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the same guy who admitted that he biased, who said something very disgusting about Hispanics, and this dude is always, almost, I ain't gonna say always, almost every time having something very negative and gross to say about Dak. You talking about you had a story where he might not ever play again and that shit never happened. It's like, bro, no. And so when Patrick say, be careful what you stick up for all of y'all who trying to get your boy back because y'all go out to dinner together and all this kind of stuff. Now, don't ignore your audience who have a legitimate problem with your baseball guy. And we not making it up.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What it
so
is.
It just is what it is, man. But it's like, at the end of the day, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
and hold on. Somebody said poor metaphor. Hey, yeah, man. Okay, cool. Maybe a metaphor of shooting scares you. My bag, bro. Right. We not trying to scare y'all. We not trying to scare y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know,
about the whip, bro. Duck.
Like, for real, bro. If people can't understand that we are talking about metaphorical bullets. Now, I've been doing this sound effect since I started Boss Cowboy.
His name Billy Pistols. He got the nerve talking about poor metaphor.
Ain't that some bullshit?
yeah, that's some hypocrisy. That's what I'm talking about. Billy Pistols talking
I
about
just peeped that. Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
If you don't get your...
Poor metaphor.
Bruh. Tuck. Boy, you observant as hell, bro. Ain't nothing get behind Tuck, bro.
Look at Billy Pistols. Poor metaphor. He shouldn't talk about violence. Billy Pistols.
Man, I love Angry Tuck, bro. I swear this Angry Tuck is the best, bro. I love it when the Joker come out, bro.
They making it too easy. Like I said, bro, I was chilling there. I had other stuff playing, you know what I'm saying, other things going on. But y'all just dress us with respect.
Yeah.
Dress us with respect.
Simple.
Don't be doing this back diss, and they probably gonna do something tomorrow. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got time to go back and forth with y'all. Y'all already dead in the water. You know what I'm saying? But it's like just why I don't understand, boss. Why can't it just be football? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the hard part that I have. And if this was Skip Bayless that did this, it would have been all hell break loose. But since it's 105 through the fan, you feel like we gotta pump the brakes. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't like. If this was Skip that did this on Undisputed or Stephen A that did this, we would be going crazy. Everybody would be going crazy. It's not what you do, right? But then it was 105 through the fan. It's like, well, we gotta be careful. Like, hell nah, bro. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And what they did yesterday was wrong. And Cowboys Nation can clearly see that. So that's just where I'm at with it. So
Good call, Tuck. Do you have anything else to say, bro?
Nah, I mean, honestly, like I said, Cowboys Nation in my last video, honestly, I'm ready to get back to football. I mean, I want to get back to draft. I want to get back to scheme. Because that's what we do best. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really with the gossip girl stuff, but sometimes it's like you got to speak out for your respect. And I feel like sometimes people get too loose-lipped when it comes to us content creators. They feel like they can talk anyway and address us anyway and all sorts of stuff, but that's no longer. You know what I'm saying? That's no longer. And we do a lot of good damn work. The community rocks with us. Everything we sacrifice. And we're doing a damn good job. So I'm not going to sit here and play little brother and let nobody talk down to me. Like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? Got back basketball, and I'm doing Major League Soccer, boxing, you know what I'm saying, NBA games, all sorts of stuff, bro. So don't sit here and talk to me like I'm just some little podcaster. We've been past that since 2021. So appreciate y'all, Cowboys.
No, bro. You got to tell them where to find you, bro. We got enough people watching, bro. You cooked. Yeah. You cooked a lot, bro.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all can find me on YouTube at CFO Sports, man. That's my YouTube channel. We got a lot of draft content loading up over there. We got the draft show tomorrow night, right?
Yep, we got the draft show tomorrow night. It's gonna be wet.
So we gonna do that, man. Really put on for y'all. And then also follow me on all social media platforms right there at JTuck151. That's Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You name it, man. But I appreciate y'all, Cowboys Nation. And keep y'all head up, man. We're going to find some solutions. We're going to get back to business eventually.
Yeah, we getting back to business. We getting back to business tomorrow. I talked about a little business today, Tuck. I went to football, I promise you. I dealt with the gossip early, but then I got to the football because that's what we're here for, bro. You right.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Appreciate
that was Jay
y'all.
Tuck, man. That was Jay Tuck, man. CFO Sports. Jay Tuck, man. Yes, indeed, bro. All right. So, man, my boy straight out of CFO Sports, man. Man, so, nah, man. And listen, that was definitely Joker Tuck. And Joker, listen, because remember when we did DC Universe, I asked everybody, who's your avatar? Like, who would be the guy that best represents you? And he said the Joker. He was so damn right. I saw it today, and I really, and people don't know, that's how me and Tuck really first got cool. I caught Tuck in Joker mode. I caught him in Joker mode, and I loved it. You can't meet Tuck in Joker mode and not like him. I'm sorry. You can't, when you meet Tuck in Joker mode, you go love him. When he in that, bro, I don't give a damn. Like, when he get to that, oh, you go love him. Because when I first met Tuck, it was some racist people trying to, go at Tuck, but then was like, go Cowboys. And he was like, hell no. Y'all think y'all gonna be able to smooth over all that racist stuff y'all just talked about with Dak with go Cowboys? I was laughing. I was like, who is this, bro? Like, this dude speak his mind.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
I said, who is this? And I followed him, and then we start talking. I met Tuck when he was on Joker mode. I ain't seen the Joker in a minute, but that Joker came out today. And I do understand, man. I do. I get it. Like, because I've been watching from afar what my boy been going through, man. That's why I'm being very balanced when I say I think two people caught each other at a point of rawness, right? Like, I've been seeing how a lot of media people been sneak dissing Tuck, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And so it get to a point where it be like, who you talking to, bruh? What you mean? Like, how you go morons? It's like, bro, I'm a VP of a company. What you talking about? I got a journalistic degree. Like, what you saying? Like, we not faking. Just because we don't have a producer that gave us a job yet, keyword yet, right? And I'm focusing on yet because most of us got offers that we turned down. Let's shit. Because independence got its benefits financially too. See, it's a reason why Jeff Kavanaugh left. Y'all better think about it. It ain't always about the fame, bro. It's not always about the fame. Sometimes it's about being able to speak your mind. It's about having the freedom. It's also about being able to have the financial independence. You might have a bigger microphone and a bigger reach. That's fine. But nobody should be looking their nose down on nobody. I'm not looking down my nose at you. You damn sure shouldn't be looking at your nose at us. Because at the end of the day, we still do need each other. Sports need a group of voices who can speak their mind without worrying about boss.
Bringing real back. He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
That's what independence is. That's what new media is. Me and Tuck can get on here and speak our mind. Yeah, we can speak our mind. That's a benefit. That's a core value to America. Free speech, freedom. And see, this is the thing about us. We free, so we ain't gonna like chains. So whoever we partner with, we gonna always have to know that we have creative control. We not gonna be comfortable because we started out free. All of us have always been free. We've always been free to speak our mind. Tuck have always been free to call in and say whatever he ever need to say, or go live on his own and say whatever he need to say. So it's gonna be always hard to put us in a box. We used to freedom. So y'all need to respect that and enjoy that. Just like we understand that y'all have limitations, but you also have power. You have access to interviews that we don't. So at the end of the day, honestly, we work better together if we stop the bullshit pettiness. Shout out to the morons.
Boss Cowboy Sports, where your voice matters.
moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, moving too bossy, we don't tread softly, but not flossy, the streets that taught me, I'm just tryna get my nigga paid. We came from Section 8, and I knew I was at since the 2nd grade. Man, I swear my time is coming, cause I'm never late. Came from broken homes and broken dreams to getting paid. Dollar bill, listen close, this is not a drill. Cause hungry trying to get a meal. I've been in light, who gon' pay a bill? I've been in action, been in traction, surplus with niggas lacking, shining light but still be blacking, red lights will stop the action, green to go, even when it's slow. Higher heights to balance out the lows. Can't ride the wave cause you ain't got a boat.